Family, when you ain't got no credentials, when CNN don't want you, TV1 don't want you, Costco's, McDonald's, Burger King, IHOP, Bojangles, Zaxby's, Kentucky Fried Chicken, Popeye's Chicken, Church's Chicken, when don't none of them want you and you get cast off into failed Democratic Shield Island, then guess what, y'all? You done crossed the line of dealing with certified black society and we in the building in the place. Rollie, you should have known better, but since you do not, we here to enlighten you and here to teach you. Let's go to work because the shields are over and certified FBA is in the place.
Miss Hillary, oh, so good to see you, Miss Hillary. I love you, Miss Hillary. Welcome to TV1, oh Lord. I dance with Massa. 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 I dance with Massa.
I hope you brought all of your folding chairs. I hope you got your popcorn ready because when I say we about to roast, this is going to be a classic roast unlike any other. That part. Let's make one thing clear, family, that this is our season. We are in the building and we don't take no shorts and we don't take no losses, especially from somebody who takes losses all goddamn day. Kathleen Cleaver, let them know.
Everybody knows that all the people don't have liberties, all the people don't have freedom, all the people don't have justice, and all the people don't have power, so that means none of us do.
I hope you got your folding chairs, family. I hope you brought them. I hope you got your popcorn because we about to regulate. Certified salute to the whole FBA family. We in here right now, y'all. Bear with me because, you know, it's kind of like a tropical storm down here, but we going to bring about a category 5 hurricane on the Democratic shields right here tonight, y'all. So I'm loving the energy. I see everybody already in here. We got to do the roll call, man. But y'all know we got to start it off real fast. And we done started it off real fast because they out here dancing with Massa, all right? But we're going to go ahead and let everybody know where we are. Let me see where you at right now, family. FBA certified salute. Much love, much love, much love. Let's see where you are. Let me see your city, your town, your state, your region. We're going to let everybody know who is in full control. And we're going to let everybody know why we are in full control. That's because FBA wins all the time. Knockout. Nothing less, y'all. Nothing less. Certified. Let's go. Let's go. I'm ready. I'm ready, family. I know y'all ready. Who we got up in the building right now? I see Maryland. I see Washington Heights, NYC. Hollywood. Damn. Okay, we rocking. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We here right now, family. We here right now. It's good to see everybody. I see the 215. Yes, indeed. Tacoma, Washington. Yes, indeed. New York City, all the way across the board. Yes, indeed. Frankfurt in the house. Yes, indeed. I see ATL by the way of BX. That's my brother right there. Harlem in the place. Savannah, Georgia. You stay safe in Savannah. I'm right here with you. You stay safe. They flooded up, but it's all good. It's all good. Family, South Carolina certified salute. Arkansas certified salute. Listen, it's like this. Straight to the point. Y'all see the way these Democrats been coming at us real funny style. All right. I don't know what they was doing in the past, but they used to let these people cuss them out, speak reckless to them, talk down to them. One thing about this generation right here, family, we stepped into place and we said, ain't nobody going to disrespect us. Ain't nobody going to be talking reckless, talking crazy, trying to, hurt us up. The one thing you see with a Democratic shield and the Democratic plantation, they think black folks are their property. And we've been talking about that verbatim right here on the Black Alpha Network. We've been talking about that. By the way, Make sure y'all subscribe to the Black Alpha Network, family. I just got the numbers in. We over 1 million views, family, with only 260 plus videos and not monetized, man. So we are the people. Every last one of y'all. We almost got about 350 in here in 5 minutes. So let's cook, y'all. Let's cook. And, when we're talking about that, we're going to go straight down the list of Democratic shields. When you look at the Democratic shields, family, the main one that you see on top of that is Rollie. And I'm telling you right now, this man will disrespect every single foundational Black American. How many of y'all blocked by this guy? You feel me? He's one of them folks that just goes around, says whatever the Democrats tell him, and then he puts it down on paper. But the sad part is, family, he's not even into the Democratic establishment. Trust me, you don't see this man on national television because the Democrats don't rock with him. You don't see this man at any Democratic stronghold, Democratic conventions, Democratic gatherings, because he is an unaccepted Democratic shield. Family, when you fail at a lot of things in life, but then you fail at being a Democratic shield, that is sad. But you know what happened the other day? Let me tell y'all what happened the other day. We seen that whole National Association Black journalist thing, and we seen the way that they were jumping out the window, and a lot of brothers and sisters looked at that funny. Don't get it twisted. We ain't jumping on the Trump train, but we businessmen and women, so we coming to the table like, okay, who gonna give us tangibles? Let us do the negotiating, all right? Not these Democratic shields who want to gatekeep us and keep us on that plantation. We spoke about that all the time, y'all. So you see Rollie, he been going around disrespecting Tariq Nasheed, disrespecting Vicky Diller, disrespecting Jason Black, disrespecting Marcel Dixon, disrespecting all y'all. But I'm gonna tell you right now, he really crossed that line because he disrespected Black Alpha Network, Mr. Certified, Mrs. People's Champ, Mr. I'm every goddamn where. So, it's time we do some real regulating up in here, family. I want y'all to see this right here because we all seen the situation at that little journalist thing. This man was in the crowd yelling at Donald Trump. Now, when we out here trying to negotiate, we out here trying to get deals, we out here trying to make something happen, and you got a guy who's literally telling Black folks, y'all gonna stay on one plantation. Let's just say what it is. He wants us to stay on the Democratic plantation because he is a Democratic, SLAVE, okay? That's where he wants us to be forever, all right? When we say no, then he begrudges everybody. You think about reparations, he gets in the middle of that. You think about an anti-Black American hate crime bill, he gets in the middle of that. He gets in the way of every single thing that foundational Black Americans want. He out here still talking about voter rights. He's still out here twerking for Latinos. Oh, I got some videos. Oh, matter of fact, let's talk about what we're going to see today, okay? Tap all the way in. Bring your folding chair, your rocking chair, your lawn chair. I don't give a damn, okay? If it's swaying, bring it, all right? We're going to talk about how Roland Martin has filed for bankruptcy. See, when you cross Black Alpha, I ain't nobody else. When you cross me, all your business going to be out here in the street. Trust me, we serving papers today. Regulators mount up. We're going to talk about how Roland Martin has filed for bankruptcy. Yes, we are. We're going to show you that before there was Megan Thee Stallion, Rollie Poly was out here twerking for Latinos. We're going to show you that right there. We're going to talk about how he has been disgraced from the Democratic plantation and they don't want him around anymore. We're going to talk about how the National Association of Black Journalists, the whole thing that they had with Trump the other day, there was a reason why Roland was sitting in the crowd, because he's disgraced from that. So when you talk about disgrace, nobody wants to deal with him. Nobody wants to be around him. What do you get, family? You get somebody who has finally crashed all the way out. And now the final one is going to be crossing foundational Black Americans, because we're going to put your ass in a bigger unemployment line than what you already are. Look at this right here, family. I'm going to show y'all this. This was just the other day. Remember now, y'all, the man was out here disrespecting foundational Black Americans left and right. And by the way, who gives this man any type of credentials to speak on us? Who gives this man any type of clout to talk on Black issues? He's one of those guys. And Tariq Nasheed has been calling this guy out. Okay, go watch my brother Tariq Nasheed's been saying about Roland for years. He says how Roland's one of them people that get around people from the dominant society. He starts tap dancing for them. He talks all that Black stuff around us. He get around them and he thinks it's sweet. Roland was in the crowd yelling at Donald Trump. All right. And then Roland got G-checked by a Trump supporter. And everybody was out there laughing because dude really G-checked Roland. I'm telling you, Roland out here getting G-checked by everybody. It ain't just us, family. No. So everybody was sitting there laughing. I made this tweet right here. I said, the guy told Roland, why aren't you on the stage asking questions? I'm talking about he just pulled Roland's whole goddamn card, snatched his card all up. He said, what you doing? You in the crowd. Think about that, y'all. Roland Martin is supposed to be this guy who's some type of big Democrat, but he's not even on the stage at the National Association for Black Journalists. He says that he's a black journalist. He says that he represents Black America. How come you sitting in the crowd? He out there in the third row yelling at Trump. He's a heckler. He been reduced to having to heckle. So I simply quoted that. And I said, you know why it's that way? Because Roland got his media credentials revoked. Do you know this man had the nerve to come back and say, and with a couple beeps in the middle, he said, I got more credentials than you, dumbass. Now, mind you, this is the same person who disrespects Vicky Dillard, disrespects my brother Torian Reigns. I just seen an old tweet with him getting mad at Torian. Torian washed him, though. Certified salute to you, Torian. He disrespects Marcel. He disrespects every Black American, but yet claims that he speaks for Black Americans. Them days of decoys are done. And at the end of this episode, it's going to be completely deleted, erased, canceled, ran out the goddamn paint, because you're going to disrespect this lineage, heritage, and culture, and you're going to get G-checked by this lineage, heritage, and culture. Now, if we want to sit here and we want to start talking about credentials, okay, I'm going to give y'all a real honest statement on that. Y'all tell me right now, who has more credentials? Somebody, myself, who literally goes outside, puts in real certified work, is out here with the people, hate crimes, national reparations, conventions, sitting there at all types of different county affairs, every single thing, or somebody who's sitting at IHOP. I'm going to take the guy who's really out here in the streets, but I'm going to let y'all go ahead and do the math. This right here is Roland Martin, and I want y'all to see, this is how he gets to talking about Black folks. Let's go to work. Fair use.
Is dumb as hell. Because a whole bunch of Black people did the same bullshit in 2016, but the same fools, and there were some Black folks who were fools, but some Black folks fell for this bullshit. If you don't know how to use Google, shut the hell up. This dumbass asinine question get y'all caught up in bullshit with Kamala Harris. I'm not gonna play these games trivializing Black politicians. And the last thing, for all y'all folks out here who running around talking about, is she Black enough? Y'all can kiss my ass too. Now y'all can sit here, ask these dumbass silly questions, kiss my entire ass.
And I said, it's real simple. Shut up and vote. Shut up and vote. Shut up and vote.
Y'all want to see some silly shit? Y'all look like the biggest fools in America.
Always got some idiots out there. You actually had this fool who is Black.
Like, I'm not dealing with them FBA nuts. The first fucking hate crimes law. So for all you simple Simons out there who are sitting here going, oh my God, we've never had a hate crimes law for us. This is what happens, y'all, when y'all listen to people who are full of shit, to have the audacity to say, Roland, why you ain't covered this stuff? Because your punk ass don't watch. You dumbasses, don't come at me with the bullshit and you ain't read nothing.
Hold on, stop. Don't come on my show. No, Lee. Don't come on my show with bullshit.
Whoa. This is the person who says that he's got the best interests of Black Americans. First off, he's a non-foundational Black American, but that's how the Democrats talk to y'all. Let's make this clear, family. All right. And we had to literally cut out another 10 minutes of clips from this guy. We putting the receipts on the table. Yeah, we do real activism up in here. Number one, this is the person who claims that he's got all the right remedies and the formulas for foundational Black Americans. But how many times have you heard that man tell you to kiss his you know what? How many times you just sat there and seen him call us Simple Simon? By the way, who the hell even says that? You want to talk about being out of touch with the streets? Okay. Saying people are stupid, calling them fools. This is the person who talks to you like that, Black man and Black woman, and then turns around and tells you to go vote for the Democratic Plantation, go vote for the Democratic Party, defends the Democrats 100 times out of 100, but then turns around and calls you the fool. We ain't done. There's more.
All of you trifling punk ass people, all y'all people who love to sit here and talk about who's a Democratic shield and this, that, and the other, do understand that these federal judges can impact your Black ass. Well, guess what? The folks who oppose you, they are voting. This is for all y'all just stuck on stupid folk. Listen to ignorant people who call women bed wenches, who are telling you fools not to vote, and they all hollering tangibles. Simpleton SOBs. For all of you simple Simons, for all of you folk who are stuck on stupid, and I know Cleo Monaga was here, he was in Rolling, don't call them names, but if your dumb ass is advocating not voting, that's exactly what they want you to do. You know what?
Who the hell you talking to? Holland? Who you talk? I'm still waiting on the footage to see you talking like that to the Latino community or the Asian community. How come you only talking like that to Black Americans, Holland? We know why. We see why, but it ain't working.
Shut the hell up, because I don't want to hear nothing out of your mouth. In the YouTube channel telling me, Roland, you shouldn't be saying that. Well, you can kiss my ass. This is some bullshit. If you chose to vote for Donald Trump over Hillary Clinton, you can kiss my black ass.
There you go. 4 squares of Democratic shields, y'all. These are the people program. These are the ones who are supposed to be getting Black Americans to go vote for the Democratic establishment. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's run that back. Let's run that back. Let's run that back. One more time.
For all of you folk who are stuck on stupid, and I know Cleo Monaga was here, he was in Rolling, don't call them names, but if your dumb ass is advocating not voting, that's exactly what they want you to do. You know what? Shut the hell up, because I don't want to hear nothing out of your mouth. In the YouTube channel telling me, Roland, you shouldn't be saying that. Well, you can kiss my ass. This is some bullshit. If you chose to vote for Donald Trump over Hillary Clinton, you can kiss my black ass.
And they sitting there laughing, family, like it's all sweet, like it's all good in the hood. That's what we talking about. Tell me, hey, listen, before I even proceed, we got the whole family in here. We already over 1K right now, family. 17 minutes strong. This is what we do all day. What y'all got? What's on y'all mind? Okay? What's on y'all mind right now? I got to hear from the certifieds. Let me hear how my certified sisters feel, how my certified brothers feel, all right? I need to know, because that right there is what the African American used to allow. That right there is what the minorities and the people of colors used to allow. We don't allow nobody to talk to us reckless like that. Hell to the no, y'all. Hell no. How many times have you ever seen the #1 voter block be spoke to like that by the actual Democratic political establishment? Only with us. How many times have you seen any other group be spoken to like that, talked down, disrespected, or insulted like that? You only get that when you're dealing with the Democratic Plantation. You only get that when you're dealing with the Democratic shields, y'all. That's why in this election, the #1 thing is to end the Democratic Plantation. If you do, you good. If not, you're going to get that forever. You're going to always receive that, because the Democrats will never flip. They'll always stand on that, family. So when you start talking about credentials, I'm going to be honest. He's got me beat when it comes to credentials with 25% off of IHOP. He got me there. If you start talking about he got more credentials than Black Alpha when it comes to 62% off at Bojangles, damn it, he got me there. But when you start talking about being a foundational Black American, you know, something called a birth certificate, you know, meaning that my people are from here, meaning my people built this nation, you ain't messing with none of us, nobody in this chat, family. So it goes to show you already, we are on real time. And as the election gets closer, family, you start to see more and more of that rhetoric coming from him. This is what it is. And he's on a full campaign right now, y'all. See what it is, y'all? They think everything is sweet out here in these streets because Kamala Harris has been elected from the Democratic Plantation. But here's what I'm going to tell everybody. Here's the difference between all of that. The real fact of the matter is, y'all, they believe that they got one more shot. They think they got one more shot to get into that damn White House. That's what they holding on to. So the Democratic shilling, and we've seen it, is in full goddamn swing out here in these streets, y'all. Full swing. And we are seeing these folks come out. They're trying to disrespect Black Americans even more. They're insulting us even more. They're telling us lies. They're standing in the way of everything because the number one goal for them is to stop us from getting tangibles, is to stop us from uplifting ourselves. That's and the Golden Corral, Jen. You absolutely right. They all the goddamn. You ever drive down the strip and you got them on east side? Every last one of them got us all beat when it comes to credentials there. Oh, yeah. But when it comes to being real with it, hell no. So you see them trying to get interference on us and run all types of blockades on progress that Black Americans are out here making. They understand that the reparations generation is stronger than ever. They understand that we're on code more than ever. They understand where we're moving at a different pace and a different level, and they're terrified by it. More we're on code, more they're out of business, y'all. So when that whole event went down and he started running his mouth and talking reckless, it all started with this right here. I'm going to show y'all, mind you, this is the person that'll get real tough with Black folks, but he wasn't getting tough like that with this Trump supporter. No. Now, remind you, when it came to us, it was fool, it was Simple Simon, it was dumb, kiss my it was all of that, okay? And he says kiss, yeah, he said that a little too much for me. That's screaming some moistness right there, okay? But we got receipts on that too. Watch this right here, family. After he was in the crowd yelling at Donald Trump, he tried to press one of the guys who was a Trump supporter. Watch this guy G-check and hold his whole damn card. Watch this, y'all.
You really don't want to go there. So here's the whole deal. What did he lie about? First of all, he lied about in terms of abortion in 9 months. That was a flat out lie. He lied about HBCU funding. Because the reality is, for 3 consecutive years, Donald Trump submitted a budget cutting HBCU funding.
But that's not what you were talking about.
Excuse me. The program that he cited about HBCU funding, guaranteeing funding, his budget zeroed that program out. It was under Bush, was reauthorized under Obama, he zeroed it out. It was Congresswoman Alma Adams of North Carolina who put it back in.
How were you given that seat today?
I'm sorry. Let me say it to you.
Why were you in that seat today? Who put you in that seat
Let me
today?
say it to you.
Look at that. Hey, look at dude, check him right there. Dude said, okay, then how come you were in the audience? How come you were not on stage, Rollie? If you are this Black journalist who's got all this clout and credentials, and you got mad at Black Alpha for saying that you got your credentials revoked, even though I got receipts to prove it, how come you were sitting in the second row and you were reduced to having to heckle Donald Trump? Tell us why. And notice dude says it with his chest. Roland didn't say nothing.
Alma Adams of North Carolina who put it back in.
How were you given that seat today?
I'm sorry. Let me say it to you.
Why were you in that seat
today?
Who put you in that seat
Let me say it to you again.
But that's not what you were talking about when you interrupted the speech. You kept saying he lied, but you weren't.
And I'm telling you
that's
the
not
lies.
what you're talking about.
Let me say
That's
it to
not
you
what you said
again.
during the speech. I was listening to the speech, and I was
First
listening
of all,
to
it
you
wasn't a speech.
interrupt
Here's the deal.
the 3
Here's the deal.
panelists and the president.
Here's the deal.
You were not one of the panelists. If you were the journalist, why weren't you up there asking questions?
Hey, he checking him. He said, why weren't you up there? Notice Roland ain't sitting there denying it though. Notice with Roland, he did not deny when I said it. Notice that, family. I said that Roland got his credentials revoked, and the only thing he could do was come back with I got more than you, dumbass. Just like that whole montage we just played of him throwing out names and insulting people. Notice that Roland did not disagree with what I said the same way he's not disagreeing with this guy. Look at this guy. Look at the body language. Look at, he out here getting checked by a Trump journalist supporter, okay? This lady in the back got it on camera. This guy right here got it on camera. I'm questioning them foreheads, but we'll get to that later. Roland got his hand up, basically saying, hold on now. How come he ain't calling this guy Simple Simon? Where all the smoke at, Roland? Where all that tough guy talk? When you sitting here getting G-checked in public, why weren't you on stage? Speak on it.
Panelists and the president. You were not one of the panelists. If you were the journalist, why weren't you up there asking questions?
We have a journalist up here every year. We've been around 49 years. So
but you specifically, why were you not on that stage?
Let me be real.
He said, we've been around. Hey, listen, dude said, why weren't you on stage? Roland says, well, we've been around for 49 years. What the hell that got to do with you not being on stage? Don't flip-flop, twist, and turn. Answer that. And dude said, okay. I'm talking about you. specifically. Look at it. Look again. Look at this again. Oh, we got receipts on you today, Rolling. Oh, yeah, you don't cross that FBA certified line. You can't come back from that. G-check, regulate, erase, delete it, cancel. This is what it is. Look at this man checking him, taking your lunch money, snatching you, flipping you upside down. You know, it's a whole lot of lunch money, okay? So he taking every single dollar, and I know you got a lot for lunch. Look at that right there. Look at that man. Screenshot that for me if y'all could. Please, please, please screenshot that. Look at that man all in your business, bruh. All in it, snatching your car. Whole car getting snatched, yoked up. And you ain't got nothing in return, family. Why weren't you on that stage? Is it because what Black Alpha said that you got your credentials revoked? Is it because what this guy says you got your credentials revoked? The whole damn world know it, Holland. Now we just letting everybody let it seep in.
Clear. You were just in the audience screaming,
let me be real clear.
From row one?
Let me be real clear.
Who put you in row one?
Because you're cute and you get your little video. So you're talking to somebody who has far more history in this organization than you've ever been.
I'm not a member. That's true.
I'm
definitely not an NAPJ member.
When you're not a member and you have no understanding of our history or our...
The guy said, of course I'm not a member. I'm not Black. And notice he still ain't family. It's been 30 seconds. He still hasn't answered it. He's talking about the guy ain't a member, no dub. He's sitting there saying, we've been around for 40 years. Who gives a damn? He's sitting there talking about, I was over here doing an interview. Nobody asked that question. You still aren't saying it. That's because you are a disgrace to journalism, and the Democratic Plantation don't even want you around.
Somebody who has far more history in this organization than you've ever been.
I'm not a member. That's true. I'm definitely not an NAPJ member.
When you're not a member and you have no understanding of our history or our membership, you don't realize founders are sitting here. You don't realize that 4 presidents are sitting here.
You can just rudely interrupt from the first row.
Let me say it again.
That's not what journalists do.
Oh, actually.
Hey, notice he keeps talking about the first row. He making it clear. Roland, we know where you were sitting.
Let me say it again.
That's not what journalists do.
Oh, actually, you have to.
You're not a panelist.
Are you a journalist?
I think I am. More so than you.
Are you a journalist?
He said, are you a journalist? Dude said, yeah, more so than you. Damn.
You have to.
You're not a panelist.
Are you a journalist?
I think I am. More so than you.
Are you a journalist?
I'm asking real questions right now. You're
Are you a journalist? Are you a journalist? Why are you a journalist? What's your organization?
Because I'm asking questions.
No. What's your media organization?
I'm independent. I'm asking you
What's
questions.
your media organization?
Oh, you need to be in a media organization?
Well, if you're going to be a journalist, you have to be with a media entity.
So right. You need to be paid off by big corporate media?
Actually, what's your media entity?
Who do you work for?
I work for me. I own my company.
Oh, really? So you're an independent journalist?
No.
Damn. Hey, check how he just got him right there. Once again, oh, what y'all say? Who y'all call? John Lovett? I saw that in the chat. John Lovett, man. Check, family. Please screenshot that. Look at this dude's facial expressions. He know he dragging Roland. Holland, I am ashamed of you. I'm really disappointed. You talk all that tough guy talk when you on your failed shows disrespecting foundational Black Americans. Where all that talk right there for the Trump supporter John Lovett? Okay, where? You ain't saying nothing back to John. Okay, speak to John. He just G-checked you right here in public. Everybody is standing around watching you get served. He literally says, are you a journalist? Dude says, yep, more so than you. He said, who do you work for? The guy says, I'm independent. And then Roland says, you got to work for an organization to be a journalist. Then he tells Roland, okay, then what organization do you work for? Roland said, I work for myself, which means you're an independent as well. So dude says, ain't that what I just said? And then Roland just, let's move on. No, dude is just taking it from him. This is pathetic. This is pathetic, y'all. This is what happens when these folks talk all that tough talk, all that Simple Simon. I ain't heard Simple Simon one time. I ain't heard him telling nobody to kiss his one time. I ain't seen him call this guy fool one time. What I see, though, look at that man's hand gesture. That man making the air pistol like a drill rapper, just capping him up. Look at that right there. Sad. I'm going to put this on the goddamn poster. This right here. Look at Holland back against the wall. Look at John Lovett over here just snatching him up. Yeah, you getting hemmed up, family, by a Trump-supporting journalist. Pathetic. And then you give him the same answer. Yep, I am an independent. And then the dude caught that and said, okay, so you just said what I said. You are getting embarrassed.
Who do you work for?
I work for me. I own my company.
Oh, really? So you're an independent journalist?
No.
Isn't that what I just said?
No, actually, but I named
This
the
doesn't
company.
make any sense.
It's called Black Star Network. What's your company?
The what?
What's your company?
What's the state media company?
Hey, he said the what? He don't know that either. This is what we talking about. He gonna say, I work for the Black Star Network. Dude said, who? What? What's this again? What's this fake organization? Told y'all, nobody rocks with Holland. Nobody likes Holland. And nobody can recognize any of his platforms. He talks this talk like he's some big famous journalist. No, he's not. This guy don't even know where Roland is coming from. Don't know where Roland's been. Same way we don't.
Me. I own my company.
Oh, really? So you're an independent journalist?
No.
Isn't that what I just said?
No, actually, but I named
This
the
doesn't
company.
make any sense.
It's called Black Star Network. What's your company?
The what?
What's your company?
What's the state media
What's
company?
your company?
The company. It's called
It's called the
the
company.
Oh, it's called the company?
It's called my company.
Okay, that's cute.
That's great.
Are you the CEO? Are you the
He said, it's called my company. That's cute. Look at dude right here. He laughing. They laughing at you. They laughing at you, Holland. They laughing. Why you getting laughed at right now? How come you getting served, snatched up, yoked up, hemmed up, and laughed at? Man, these Trump supporting journalists is putting in work on you. Sad.
CEO?
Maybe.
No,
So,
listen, are you the
why
CEO?
were you not on that
May I ask you a
stage?
question?
asking
Are you the
questions?
CEO?
I think we're
No,
done here.
Are you the CEO or
This
you an
is a
employee?
ridiculous
Yes, you're right, because
conversation.
you walked over here. Are you the CEO or you an
No.
employee?
You were in my ear screaming.
No, actually, I
about
was
something
in your
that you're not
ear.
even talking
You were
about.
across the barrier. First of all, I'm gonna talk to members. Do not
Nice
touch
to
me.
meet you.
Do not touch me.
Thank you.
Move your last one. Don't touch me. I'm done with
trying
you.
to shake your hand.
I'm not-
Hold up. Hey, dude hit him with the don't touch me. Dude's getting out of there. And Roland tried to make it look like he was about to leave. Roland, you know damn well you would have talked to that man for 2 hours if he would have stayed and talked to you. Because don't nobody want to talk to you. Don't act like you was the one trying to end communications, Roland. Don't make it look like you was the one trying to put him on your block list. You would have sat there and talked to that W man for 3 damn days if it mattered getting some attention, because you know your phone don't ring nowadays. You don't get no DMs nowadays. You don't get any form of attention from anyone, and you sit there and talk to that guy for an hour and a half. Don't sit here and play it. Dude walked away and he wrote the don't touch me now. Dude said, I ain't touching you, I'm leaving.
Screaming.
No, actually, I was
about
in your
something you're not
ear.
even talking
You were
about.
across the barrier. First of all, I'm gonna talk to members. Do not
Nice
touch
to
me.
meet you.
Do not touch me.
Thank you.
Move your
Look at that. Dude tried to shake his hand, and then Roland don't. Look at that. Dude tried to shake his hand, and Roland knows he took that L. Roland knows he took a big-ass L, and he don't want to shake that man's hand. Roland want to walk off sour grapes and mad. All right? This right here is a completely different thing than when he starts talking to black folks. He want to hit that don't touch me when the guy walking away. He ain't moved that dude at all. Dude wants to shake his hand. Roland's scared. Next thing you know, Roland shook, and then dude walks away from him. Roland, you got your ass served.
Do not touch. Thank you.
Move your last one. Don't touch me. I'm done with
trying
you.
to shake your hand.
No,
That's what gentlemen do.
no, actually,
Woo! That's what gentlemen do. Damn. That's what gentlemen do, Roland. Come on, wait. Come on. I'm going to tell you what real ones do not do. They don't get served like that in public. They don't get whooped like that in public. Intellectually defeated. Physically, you was frailed up. You was like this. Your back was turned the whole time. The whole time. Only time you even spoke with anything was when dude was starting to walk away. How come you ain't had that energy? How come you ain't had that smoke when dude was talking? Where all the simple Simon? Where all that talk at? We got to run it back now, because if Roland could sit like that, right there, just like that, talk all that recklessness when it comes to foundational Black Americans, where was that same energy when it came to addressing that guy? It wasn't there. And this is what we say, family. These folks get around Black folks. They talk tough. They talk reckless. They speak with all that fake militancy. The furthest thing away from a militant is Roland Martin or any of them Democratic shields. That is not the way they operate, okay? We got, hold on, before we go further, y'all, we have 1.3 thousand in the room, man. Everybody in here right now, make sure you subscribe. We not done. You just getting in here right now. We only been on for 30 minutes. Make sure right now, subscribe, like and share, Black Alpha Network. Everybody in here right now, smash that like button and subscribe right now. This is going to be the most epic roast ever, but it's going to be all about receipts, and we putting an end to all that fakery. But let's go back. We got time today. Certified salute. Put where you're from in the chat if you just pulling in, family, and bring your folding chairs because we rocking. Let's go back one more time, though. One more time. We got to go back one more time because, family, we just sat there and seen the way he was speaking to that guy. Let's go back again and show the way he was speaking to Black Americans.
As hell. Because see, a whole bunch of black people did the same bullshit in 2016, but the same fools. And there were some black folks who were fools. But some black folks fell for this bullshit. If you don't know how to use Google, shut the hell up. This dumbass, asinine question that get y'all caught up in bullshit with Kamala Harris. I'm not going to play these games trivializing black politicians. And the last thing, for all y'all folks out here who running around talking about, is she black enough? Y'all can kiss my ass too. Now y'all can sit here, ask these dumbass silly questions.
Kiss my entire ass.
And I said, this real simple. Shut up and vote. Shut up and vote. Shut up and vote.
Y'all want to see some silly shit? Y'all look like the biggest fools in America.
Always got some idiots out there. You actually had this fool who is black.
Like, I'm not dealing with them FBA nuts. The first fucking hate crimes law. So for all you simple Simons out there who are sitting here going, oh my God, we've never had a hate crimes law for us. This is what happens, y'all, when y'all listen to people who are full of shit, to have the audacity to say, Roland, why you ain't covered this stuff? Because your punk ass don't watch.
I ain't seen none of that smoke with old boy, though. Where'd it go? It got up out of there real quick, didn't it? Real goddamn quick. This is what we talk about with this man, y'all. This is why the man done crashed all the way out. All the way out. This is why foundational Black Americans, we've been G-checking them. And trust me, y'all, everything that we've been saying about this guy, everyone else is saying about him now. The reason why he was just sitting there getting checked right there, clear as day, is because what we've been saying. See, the same way Trump can see everything we say about Kamala, and then he's to say that's the same type of energy when it comes calling out Holland. They know we don't rock with Holland. They know that they can give him that work, and that's exactly what they did. So I'm going to let it be very, very clear and known to the whole family. And everybody already knows this. We just going to put it in the paint even further, family. Certified foundational Black Americans, we run America. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. We run the United States. Everybody follows our lead, including presidential candidates. Yes, indeed. So them credentials he was just talking about. Let's go back. Remember now, got more credentials than your dumb ass. Remember that, okay? He talking to Black Alpha, all right, the #1 activist. Hate crimes everywhere. Them been out in the streets, rallies, protests, sat down with presidential candidates, intellectually destroyed them, every single thing, front line. And this man is speaking about credentials. CNN don't want him. TV One don't want him. Costco's, McDonald's, and every goddamn thing else. Talk to me if you really want to go there. But when we start speaking about people not knowing him and how this man is a very, 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 very unknown individual, let's talk about when he was at that whole meeting and watch when he starts trying to heckle Donald Trump. Donald Trump didn't know who he was either. Watch this, y'all.
And especially the working man and woman who have been treated very unfairly, because you have many of them in this room, but you have many of those people that were treated very unfairly.
Fair use, fair use, fair use, by the way, fair use. Let's get this up the right way. Okay, let's move. Watch this, family. He's in the crowd heckling Donald Trump. This is what old buddy was talking about when he was checking Roland Martin. And he was saying, how come you are in the audience?
They worked very hard and they were treated unfairly. He wrote the book that became a bestseller. The movie became a smash hit. He's a very smart guy without the benefit of having in the military with great distinction for 4 years. Got out, went into business, became successful in business, very successful in business, actually. Did public offerings and other things. And I have to believe in that. I mean, he's
hard for me
I mean,
to
it's just,
understand
I can understand you perfectly.
because she's
Whoa.
closer.
I can understand you.
Happy to hear that, sir.
But I can't
Really happy to hear
understand,
that.
Harris.
I have a few more questions.
Because of the distance, and the mics are really in lousy shape, but I cannot understand
So,
what you're saying.
so what I wanted to say was the last time we spoke, you said some words that were prophetic because I asked you who you wanted to choose for vice president.
Yeah.
And you said normally.
Voting that way, you're voting for the president. You're voting for me. If you like me, I'm going to win. If you don't like me, I'm not going to win.
I'm going to get my J.D. Vance question in.
J.D. Vance?
I'm going to get my J.D. Vance
Sure.
question in. To your point and to Rachel's point, he, has a lot of opinions about childless women like myself or divorced people like yourself. Do you think, well, I mean, my point is.
Roland's sitting right here, family. Roland is sitting right there. Oh, not on the stage, y'all. No. Not speaking like someone with credentials. He is sitting right there in the first row because he's not allowed to come on stage.
The states. Now, I happen to believe in the three exceptions. Ronald Reagan believed with rape, believe in the exceptions. But they don't want to see an abortion in the ninth.
Here's the question.
He shot. But most people, in their 80s and their 90s that are in great shape, some of our greatest leaders. I want anybody running for president to take an aptitude test, to take a cognitive test. I think it's a great idea. And I took two of them and I aced them.
Well,
I took two of them. But let me ask you, I would like to have people running for president. And I don't mean because they're 75 or 85. I think anybody running, I'd like to do it. People say it's not constitutional. I would like to have something passed where you.
Notice how the Democrats care about age all of a sudden. Remember, family, they told us for the last 3 years, age didn't mean anything. Age wasn't nothing. It's all good. Soon as Donald Trump becomes basically the front runner over Kamala Harris, next thing you know, family, they start talking about how much age is a concern. Yeah.
You can do it. I think we should know. I mean, I've watched what's happened in the last couple of years under this gentleman, and our country is a mess. We have inflation. We have the millions of people falling in. We have Afghanistan, which was the worst, most embarrassing moment in the history of our country. What he has done to our country, and her too, what they've done to our country, she has been a horrible vice president. She's considered the worst vice president in the history of our country.
Don't mean to interrupt you, but would you consider taking the cognitive test?
Mr. President.
I would love to
and
do
make it public.
Well, I've already taken two of them, but I'll do it again.
Mr. President, how do you intend to?
I suggested, Harris, that let's take one. I said, Joe and I will go and take a cognitive.
Look how they're fighting over trying to talk to this man. This is what Roland didn't want to happen, y'all.
Test. Now, I'd do it with her too. I would do it with her also. You know what? She failed her law exam. She didn't pass her law exam, so maybe she wouldn't pass the cognitive test.
Mr. President,
you're saying she wouldn't pass. Just to be clear,
I'm just giving you the facts.
To be clear, you don't think Harris.
How do you intend?
She didn't pass her bar exam, and she didn't think she would pass it, and she didn't think she was going to have to pass it. And I don't know what happened. Maybe she passed it.
She did pass it.
There's a man over here. I think he must work.
Mr. President, I would love to ask you about January 6th. You called your
right there. Listen to what he said. There's a man over here, and he must work for her. He doesn't even know who Roland is. He referred to Roland as a man over here. Listen carefully.
She didn't think she would pass it, and she didn't think she was going to have to pass it. And I don't know what happened. Maybe she passed it.
She did pass it.
There's a man over here. I think he must work.
Mr. President, I would love to.
He didn't even know who Roland was. Donald Trump sat there, and he just referred to Roland Martin as a man over here. You're sitting in this place where Roland runs around and acts like he is one of the top shelf, top flight people in the whole community, and nobody even knew who he was, including Donald Trump. Shows you again, family, this man has fell off so damn bad, he can't even get called by name. There's a man over here. He's talking to Roland Martin.
Didn't think she would pass it, and she didn't think she was going to have to pass it. And I don't know what happened. Maybe she passed it.
She did pass it.
There's a man over here. I think he must work.
Mr. President, I would love to ask you about January 6th.
How you don't even get acknowledged by name? You ain't even get acknowledged by name. So you're sitting in the front row. You're not on stage. You're not even getting acknowledged. What he thought, because family, he was yelling the whole time. Okay, all those questions I just showed you, that was starting to build up. He was getting angry. He was real mad because he thought he was going to get the opportunity to kind of steal the show and make it something big. No. And he thought Donald Trump was going to say Roland Martin. Donald Trump don't know who you are. It's the same way foundational Black Americans don't know who you are. We know Rollie, but don't nobody know Roland Martin. We know the guy out here jumping for joy and twerking for Latinos. But at the end of the day, family, who this guy? And you literally seen Trump say, there's a man over here. He must work for her. So even Donald Trump knows that you're a Democratic shield. Think about it. You're in the front row. You're yelling at Donald Trump. And Donald Trump literally sits there and clowns you. Really, you got dissed. Donald Trump straight up dissed this man. Called you a man and you must work for her. So in the very few, what was that, 35-minute interview, he already identified you as a Democratic shield. That shows you absolutely, positively again. And if you want to see what Rollie was doing the whole time, here goes another receipt. Does that look like somebody who been out here standing on business, y'all? Does that look like one of the top flight people in the movement? Remember, he's always talking about y'all dumb FBAs and B1s. Ain't that what he always telling us, right? Ain't that what he always saying? Okay, he's always talking about what? The new black media, right? It's funny, though, because as he sits there and he talks about the new black media, he's in the front row and he ain't doing no journalistic work. What journalistic work are you doing from the audience, Holland? What journalistic work are you doing from the crowd, Holland? It looks like exactly what it is. You couldn't get on that stage. Donald Trump dissed you. After Donald Trump dissed you, his journalist supporter snatched your lunch money. Foundational Black Americans rolled your ass off the block, out the goddamn paint, and the whole goddamn world is clowning you. Sad damn day to be a Holland. Yes, very, very sad day. Family, we got a picture of this man in the crowd. Don't come talking to me about credentials, family, when you sitting in the damn crowd, getting referred to as some guy over here. Remember, Trump said some guy over here, all right? That means out of all the people there, you just another one. You just another person. And that is not what you say you are, all right? Point blank, bottom goddamn line. And family, if the receipts is on point right now, I'm telling you, we got some more. We got some more. Man, you know what? Let's just get straight to the goddamn point. We even got more. I'm not even going to have to build up, work, cook, none of that. Let's go ahead because this is something right here, family, that we really, really, really got to touch on, okay? Because Holden been out here getting G-checked left and right for quite some goddamn time. Oh, yeah. Holden was on Piers Morgan, and he was getting snatched up by Piers Morgan and a couple other supremacists that were on that show. None of that tough talk. None of that smoke that he got for us, all right? No Simple Simons and none of that. No. See, he talked that, by the way, he only talks that on camera. He don't never talk that when he be around brothers and sisters. Because I heard some stories, seen some footage of some brothers and sisters rolling straight out the paint whenever he come around. See, that's why he talk about credentials. Me, y'all, we be outside, okay? And it don't count when you outside going through a drive-through, all right? Getting the whole left side of the menu. That don't count. Because when he is outside and he is encountering all the real certifieds, he don't talk like that. Think about that. Van Jones, Plies. Y'all seen Plies. I showed it last week. Color Money. He getting snatched off stage, okay? These folks don't talk that talk around us. They only talk that talk to us on the computer. Why? Because you know better. You just some guy. Look at this right here, though. Watch Holland right here getting G-checked again. And this was on Piers Morgan. Everywhere he shows up around supremacists, he's getting G-checked. Yes, he is. Fair use, fair use, fair use. This is about teaching, scholarship, research, news reporting, and criticism. YouTube, fair use, and acting. Watch him right here getting G-checked left and right. Already look, I ain't even hit play yet. I ain't even hit play, family. And the pictures speak for themselves. Look at this man over here looking just like that Lubbock guy a minute ago. Yep. And look at this man over here looking like the Democratic Shield from a minute ago. He looking down, he looking up, smiling. Same way that the Trump supporting journalist was looking up, smiling, and Holland had his back against the goddamn wall. Watch them G-check him again. And he wasn't talking tough. He was fumbling, stumbling, and bumbling through everything.
And that is this here. For the last 20 days, the attacks on Joe Biden have not come from the right, from his own party.
Yes.
And so one of the dumbest things in the world Now, we saw Donald Trump lie constantly in that debate on June 27th. What you did not see was Republicans talking about all of his lies. They totally ignored it. So what you have, so with all of that, you still have a very tight race. The greatest, so the fundamental problem for Democrats is this, and folks don't want to deal with this. You have Dem power brokers who've been trying to get Kamala Harris off the ticket for 3 years. They don't want her to lead the ticket. So the 2028 battle is happening right now. Here's the problem, though. If you pick anyone other, if you take Biden off, you pick anybody other than Harris, you can't transfer the money. You can't transfer the 1,000 campaign workers. You can't transfer the 100 field offices. How do you build a national campaign on the fly in a matter of weeks?
But don't you think, Roland, the party machine, because the super PAC money can be transferred? Don't you think, Roland, the party machine? Don't you think, Roland, the party machine, because the super PAC money can be transferred, right? Do you not think? Do you not think the machinery could get behind another candidate?
No, super PAC. Remember, super PACs are not supposed to coordinate with campaigns, even though we know they do. So they can't do that. So you have to have a campaign apparatus. So the Democrats' greater problem is they're killing their own plan A. Listen, when Disney was trying to get rid of Bob Chapek, Disney didn't, the board of Disney didn't go, hey, let's get rid of Bob and don't have a plan B. Get Iger already lined up. You cannot move on plan A unless you have a plan B in place.
All right, but so Roland, plan A, plan B, whatever. Who do you want to be? Plan A, plan B, whatever. Who do you want to be the Democrat nominee to come up against Trump?
If you persuade Biden to step aside, the only logical person from a money and infrastructure standpoint.
No, but who do you want to nominate to be?
No, I'm not. See, again, I don't deal in this Disney-fied world. I deal in reality. The only person from a money standpoint and an infrastructure.
I get you. So would you rather have? Would you rather? Okay. So would you personally rather it be Joe Biden or Kamala Harris?
Biden has to decide.
Well, what do you think?
If Biden, listen,
what do you think?
Made it clear.
Roland.
Hey, Biden has made it clear he's running. Unless Obama goes to him. And says, "Hey, Joe."
No, I understand all that. But I'm very curious why somebody who's been you're one of the most opinionated human beings I've ever known in my life, and which is a good thing. But why can't you just answer a straight question? Which one do you prefer?
I've been making the phone calls. I'm looking at the reality of this. This is not.
Would you rather it be Biden or Harris? Who do you think has a better chance of winning?
I'm telling you right now. You missed what I just told you.
Which one do you prefer?
I've been making the phone calls. I'm looking at the reality of this. This is not.
Would you rather it be Biden or Harris? Who do you think has a better chance of winning?
I'm telling you right now. You missed what I just told you. Listen to me clearly, Piers. If they move Biden, they're taking out Harris, and that will be completely detrimental.
Why are they taking out Harris? I don't understand.
Because they haven't wanted her anyway. They went to Biden in the last couple of years to get him to drop.
Okay, but look, putting aside, all right, but putting aside.
Look at that, smiling, family. Eyes bucking, smiling. Look at that right there, family. Can't answer a straight question. I had to freeze frame it so y'all can really see the difference of energy with this guy.
Because they haven't wanted her anyway. They went to Biden in the last couple of years to get him to drop.
Okay, but look, putting aside all of this, who do you personally, Roland Martin, who would you like to see take on Trump with the best chance of winning? Just give me a name.
The best chance you actually have of winning right now is Biden Harris because of money and infrastructure.
All right, fair enough. I got there in the end. All right.
The entire party into complete disarray.
But I can tell you, you're already in complete disarray, and Joe Biden cannot beat Donald Trump. And actually, what happened last weekend, all that did was cement that. There's no chance.
There was no massive.
Let me bring in Jake for a final word on this. Jake, look, it's a fascinating.
Look at that. Over here getting checked all over the goddamn place with no type of energy for them guys right there. But I want to flip it now. Now, y'all seen that. And I had to frame that for y'all, okay? We're going to put the difference here. Because as we always say, these folks get around us and they start acting real tough. I got to show y'all this one. Oh, please, 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 please tap in with me on this. We sit here and we see this guy talk crazy, right? Real reckless when it comes to Black Americans. Got all this energy and all this smoke for foundationals. Okay. Look how many times did Piers Morgan just interrupt him, by the way? Okay. Piers Morgan cut him off 3, 4, 5 different times. All right, come on, next one. All right, yeah, whatever. Old buddy was laughing the whole time. Roland didn't get real tough with him at all, right? Roland kept it real soft, real smooth, didn't say nothing. He wasn't talking all that reckless stuff. Fam, Roland been running around here telling this one particular lie. And you ever have somebody lie to you or just straight up cap and you know goddamn well they lying and they know they lying? Family, let me show y'all somebody that Roland been running around here saying that he G-checked, and y'all know it's a damn lie. I'm going to show y'all this. I'm going to show y'all this. You seen the energy. You ain't get bucked with Piers Morgan. Donald Trump G-checked you, and the little journalist dude, John Lovett, he checked you too, right? So if all of those guys check Roland Martin, how come Roland running around here saying that he G-checked this man? How many of y'all believe that? Yeah, okay, let's go there. Let's go there. Khalid Muhammad. Yes, indeed. Certified salute. Family, family, family. How many of y'all believe in any shape of imagination on any goddamn fantasy island that Roland Martin G-checked Khalid Muhammad? Nobody in the whole goddamn world, outside of this world, around this world, believes that. Thank you. Everybody in here. Hell no. Absolutely. Absolutely. Why he been running around here, y'all, for years, trying to say that he G-checked this bro. Let me tell you something. I don't think there was an individual on the planet Earth that ever G-checked this man. Let's make that crystal goddamn clear, okay? All right? Some people are just uncheckable, all right? When you want to talk about the majority spirit, when you want to talk about some real straight to the point, uncut, go all the way in, that brother right there is at the top of the list. And you know damn well, like I know, ain't no way in hell Roland Martin ever checked this man or disrespected this man. But guess what, y'all? Roland been running around here saying that he did. He been running around here telling this lie that he straight up just checked him in public. Because remember, whenever they get to talking about Black Americans, y'all, they get real fake tough. Whenever they start talking about Black Americans, they start speaking with some type of energy that they don't have for nobody else. Remember, we just seen Roland get checked by a journalist. So you got checked by a journalist, but you checked Khalid Muhammad? Nah, ain't happening, bro. And ain't nobody believe in that one. If hell to the gnaw was ever in full effect, watch this right here. I'm gonna let y'all hear it. Okay, yeah. So Piers Morgan, John Lovett, the goddamn Trump supporting journalist, and Donald Trump says some guy over here. That's what you are when you around them W's. Now let's see him hit that fake switch and start capping about what he claimed that he did around our brother. Watch this right here. If y'all have not seen this before, it is a straight up disaster. Watch what this man had the nerve to say. Then we gonna roast.
Muhammad was a national spokesman for the Nation of Islam and got suspended by Louis Farrakhan. He was coming to Fort Worth, Texas, and I was doing a story on him. I'm the only Black male reporter in the newsroom, and he was coming to town, and so I'm doing a story. He's from Houston. I'm from Houston. Went to competing high school. I'm asking him some series of questions, and he goes, "Look, I need to understand all these damn questions." And I said, "Mr. Muhammad, let's go off." Now, normally the source says that. He says we're off the record. I said, I don't give a fuck about you or any bow tie wearing Nation of Islam bean pie.
No, wait a minute. No, he said, I don't care about you or no bow tie, bean pie eating, you know what. You ain't said that to Khalid Muhammad, homie. You can keep that one inside your throat, partner. You ain't said that.
Any bow tie wearing Nation of Islam bean pie eating members. I said, you look like yes, I did. I said, you look like a fucking devil, like a crazy son of a bitch to rescue people, and I'm trying to make you, and you actually have a story in that human being. I said, but you can talk to me because ain't nobody else calling your ass. I said, no, what you want to do? He said, let's go back on the record. From that point to the day that man died, he said, whenever he calls, put his call through. I had to let him know, man, I'm not playing these games. It happens. And so in this business, you're gonna run against people who are pissed off at you. I've had city managers hold grudges against it. It happens. But what we as journalists can't do is, again, if you take a shot at somebody, you have to expect return fire. Now, if it's death threats and it goes there, it's a different story. But a critical tweet, man, whatever. I'm not sitting here blocking somebody because you criticized me. Come on. It comes with the job.
Whoa, did he just say he's not blocking somebody because they criticized him? All he does is criticize people. When he gets criticized back, next thing you know, he blocks them. We all been blocked by him. Watch the way he sat there in front of it. One more time, family. Watch that lie.
Now, normally the source says that. He says we're off the record. I said, I don't give a fuck about you or any bow tie wearing Nation of Islam bean pie eating members. I said, you look like yes, I did. I said, you look like a fucking devil, like a crazy son of a bitch rescues people, and I'm trying to make you, and you actually have a story in a human being. I said, but you can talk to me, because ain't nobody else calling your ass. I said, no, what you want to do? He said, let's go back on the record. From that point to the day that man died, he said, whenever he calls, put his call through.
You a damn lie, Holden. You a damn lie. You a damn lie. So if you did all that, how come you weren't doing that with Piers Morgan? How come you was getting your lunch money snatched from you when you was dealing with John Lovett? Where all that go then, family? Where did all that go then? All right, because you was lying in, you lying out. Don't speak on that, man, because nobody on the planet Earth believes that. This is the type of time this dude be on. Out here getting G-checked, out here getting ran down the block, up the block, rolled up the block, and then he still turns around and speaks like he's doing something. Nobody thinks you tough, homie. Nobody. We done seen too many situations where you out here getting rolled up, okay? Rolling out here getting rolled up. And the biggest time, and I do mean biggest, that we seen him get completely rolled up, and y'all know exactly where we're heading with this one. He talked all this tough talk. All this, he's got it like this, he's got it like that, right? That's what he says. Okay, let me show y'all this. Here we go. Let me show y'all. He talks all that talk when it comes to Black Americans. He talks all that talk about how he don't give a damn. He said he didn't just say that. He said he checked the whole Nation of Islam. All right. We know that didn't happen. Y'all remember this right here, though? Since we sitting here talking about reality, when we sitting here talking about the difference of energy, we going to jump back and forth and just show y'all. He ain't got the same smoke on the other side of the fence. Look at this right here, y'all. Here we go. Y'all remember when he had a conversation with Richard Spencer. Y'all remember that, right? Okay. Check this out right here. Watch Richard Spencer ask him. This is the famous interview where he said, "Are you a black man?" And Rollie would not identify himself as a black man. He said he's everything under the sun. I'm a man first. I'm a man. I'm a Christian man. Watch this right here, family. Watch the energy shift again. So we went from he was tough with Black Alpha, then he was getting checked by John Lovett, the journalist. Then he got tough with FBA, with Simple Simons, and then he got G-checked by Donald Trump. Then he got tough with Khalid Muhammad. Then he got G-checked by Richard Spencer and Piers Morgan. You're flip-flopping and roly-polying all over the damn place. What I do not see is you out here having that same energy. I see when it comes to the dominant society, you took that tail, you took that cake, you took all that goddamn energy because you know they the ones cutting them damn checks. Watch this right here.
What your grandfather said. Would your grandfather say, "Oh, that's exuberance"?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Right. So your grandfather wouldn't say.
By the way, fair use, fair use, fair use. Fair use, again, this is about teaching, scholarship, criticism, research, news reporting. Fair use and acting. Watch this.
I fought against that. I fought where that's not done in America.
No. I don't think most people are like this. It's actually just the liberal media that's in a collective freak out.
No, actually, that was our question, collective freak out. If somebody wants to call themselves an American, they would then say, no, that's not American. So also, I want to ask you this.
I'll actually agree. I'll find some common ground here. I do think that the alt-right, we've gone from being a movement that was not connected to the political mainstream, not connected to the political fray. We now are. People are paying attention to us. People are looking at us. And so I actually say yes. We need to start maybe knock some of that stuff off. We need to think of ourselves as a mainstream movement that's going to reach people, because we do have that power.
Okay, so are you white nationalists?
I don't use the term white nationalist. I like the term alt-right, first off, and I also like the term identitarian because it gets at what I am, what I believe.
And what is that?
Identity is at the heart of my ideology. So
what's that identity?
Race is a foundation of that identity, undoubtedly.
Now race is simply a creation of mankind. That's a construct. It doesn't exist. I mean, I know who I am. First of all, I'm Rollie Martin. I'm a man.
Okay.
I'm a man.
Do you identify as a black man?
Oh, first of all, I identify as a man.
Whoa! Do you identify as a black man? No. I'm a man first. This guy, again, ain't answering the question. And he's not even simply stating, does he identify as a black man? This must be that Haitian talking, y'all. This must be that Haiti.
Undoubtedly.
Now, race is simply a creation of mankind. That's a construct. It doesn't exist. I mean, I know who I am. First of all, I'm Rollie Martin. I'm a man.
Okay.
I'm a man.
Do you identify as a black man?
Oh, first of all, I identify as a man.
Okay.
I identify as a man. No, actually, it's not sexist because if one person is a woman, identifies as a woman. Okay. So I'm a man. I'm a Christian. Are you a Christian?
I'm a cultural Christian. Yeah.
What the hell is that?
Well, many of us struggle with faith, but
no. Because if one person is a woman, identifies as a woman. Okay. So I'm a
black man.
Oh, first of all, I identify as a man.
Okay.
I identify as a man. No, actually, it's not sexist because if one person is a woman, identifies as a woman. Okay. So I'm a man. I'm a Christian.
And you a Democratic shield. That part right there. Where the smoke at? Where the smoke? The smoke gone. The smoke was gone, family. Where it was. Okay? Simple as that. He didn't sit there and stand on business. Dude is literally sitting there questioning your blackness. And the only thing that you could come up with was, I'm a man first. I'm a man. I'm a man. Okay. Are you a black man? Nope. Okay, so now, family, when we sit here and we say that you ain't black, just like Kamala, don't get mad, because when you were asked whether you were black or not, remember, you said you were a man first. You were a man simply off top, and that's all it is. You're a Christian man. You're not a black man. So that shows you again, none of the smoke was there, and all of a sudden, he started flipping all over it. And you're absolutely right. Answer the question, Holden. Notice, fam, he didn't answer Piers Morgan's question. Piers Morgan said, go ahead, talk. He didn't answer the journalist's question. Nope. And he didn't answer Richard Spencer's question. And these people are all in his business. Another thing, notice, these folks is all in his business, okay? These folks was G-checking him. They was literally in his face, finger pointing. He ain't do nothing. No type of energy. Yeah, you absolutely right. Cool, be what you are. Because you definitely ain't us. I don't even mind him saying that he ain't black. You can have that, okay? Because you're not cut from the same cloth as we are. We certify you on that counterfeit energy. You can keep that way over there. We right here, we standing on certified goddamn business. And it's a whole different thing around here. So now you can have that, be that, because we know you flip-flop all over the place. But you know what, fam? We're going to take it to another level. We got 1.6 in here right now. Everybody smash that like button, subscribe. We done pulled out some receipts on Holden, and we found out it ain't all good in the hood when it come to your money. So maybe when we say that they've been out here G-checking them, and we say that they've been out here taking his lunch money, maybe they done took his lunch money to the point where he's broke now. Because remember, this man went from CNN, then from CNN, he went to TV One, and then from TV One, he went to YouTube, all right? All the way down. And we've exposed that he's been exposed by the Democratic establishment, and don't nobody rock with him. Remember, y'all, he was the one out here tap dancing with Massa, all right? He started to leak the emails to Hillary Clinton. All that dancing with Hillary, family. The reason why that phone does not ring from Hillary Clinton no more, and the reason why he's trying to get in with Kamala, ever since he leaked those emails to Hillary Clinton in 2016, the Democratic establishment stayed away from him. Bill Clinton quit calling. Notice he don't take no pictures with the Clintons. Hillary Clinton, nope. Barack, Michelle, nope. Nobody rocks with him. You literally seen CNN throw him all the way down the drain. So he went all the way to the point now where he's on television, or shall I say he's on his show that does bad numbers because we be serving him. He's on here asking for money. Yeah, we broke this story not that long ago. And since we regulating, we going to do it again. Watch this right here, y'all. It looks like things ain't all the way good. Watch Roland Martin. Look at him. Defeated. Look, here we go again, y'all. The same guy who's out here talking about what new black media needs to do, who ain't new black media. Watch Roland right here start telling everybody how he needs some damn money. Yeah, it don't look too good because Roland has filed for bankruptcy.
In the Funk Fan Club, our goal is to get 20,000 of our fans contributing on average $50 each. That's $4.19 a month, 13 cents a day. Your support goes a long way for us to be able to.
Y'all remember that? 13 cents a day. 13 cents a day. One more time.
Supports in what we do, folks. Join our Bring the Funk Fan Club. Our goal is to get 20,000 of our fans contributing on average $50 each. That's $4.19 a month, 13 cents a day. Your support goes a long way for us to be able to do the work that we're doing. So please join our Bring the Funk Fan Club. I'm literally sitting here right now signing the back of checks and money orders that y'all have sent in. And so please.
Family, the man is pulling out money orders like it's 1990. He's pulling out money orders on air, trying to get people to donate. Who in the hell is asking for 13 cents a day? You are not in position to speak about FBA. You're not in position to talk about F. You ain't in position to talk about B. You ain't in position to talk about A individually. You can't even speak about anybody other than Uncle Sam. It is that bad that you want 13 cents a day. Family, I done at least seen a quarter a day. Okay, put 2 goddamn quarters together. 50 cents. This man on one side of his mouth talks about Black Americans and new black media need to do this, that, and the other thing. But he out here begging us for 13 cents a day, pulling out money orders. You should have never crossed the line because you're getting exposed tonight. And the whole world is laughing. We got 1.6 thousand people in here, and we all watching you crumble all the way down, holding 13 cents.
Support us. If y'all, first of all, y'all looking forward to shout out, y'all want to give to Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, Zelle, I'm going to shout you out during the show. So please do so. Go ahead and put it back up. Those are the checks right here. I know some others in our mailbox. I'll get those tomorrow. But if you give during the show, we will shout you out.
Wait a minute. You're charging for shout outs on air? On air. So you're literally telling people, I will give you a shout out if you send me 13 cents. This is one of those feed the damn kids programs. At least they asking for $1. You know it's bad when you asking for 13 cents, okay? You ain't even asking for a piggy bank. You out here asking for 13 cents. If this was about $1, if this was about a damn 50-cent piece with John F. Kennedy on it, I'd be cool. You're asking for 13 pennies. If you do not roll your ass out of here, who's the simple Simon? Shit, at least we got 13 cents in our pockets.
Somebody on YouTube said, shout me out just for being here. Nope, you ain't getting that shout out by your name unless you give. Ain't.
What? No. Did he just say, unless you give me my 13 cents, you get no shout out on this air?
Just for being here. Nope, you ain't getting that shout out by your name unless you give. Ain't no freebie shout outs. Support.
Damn. That wasn't us saying that. That was him. We didn't make that up. That's what he said. I mean, goddamn, how many receipts did we done put on the table already? We've been going for an hour right now, family. And we done already seen him get G-checked, rolled up, snatched, regulated, all the way across the board, back around, seen him get tossed down the street. And now we talking about 13 cents? I mean, listen, let me tell you something. My wallet is over there. But I tell you what I got. I got some goddamn chapstick, all right? And this chapstick was about 2 quarters, 50 cents, all right? This right here should cover all expenses, and I don't even want a free shout out. I don't want your freebie, okay? No. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to put a ribbon on this. I'm going to box this up, and we're going to ship that out, and you can go ahead and cash that in and get your 13 cents, homeboy. Simple Simon. Yeah. New black media ain't got to do that. I ain't never seen anybody in the new black media who you hate on so damn much ask for 13 cents a day. No. 13 cents a day keeps the butter biscuits your way, because we seen the Democrats done cut them off. Yep. We seen the Republicans done cut them off. Yep. We done seen the whole dominant society cut them off. Yep. So what makes somebody get to the point where they're literally asking for 13 cents? Family, 13, that's an odd number. At least make a damn even number. And the man done pulled out goddamn money orders and stuff. Like, where are we going to? Macy's? Sears? Okay, 1989? If you don't get the hell out of here. But I'm going to tell you why it done got down bad for that man. All right? I see y'all in the chat. Y'all wrong. Y'all wrong for that. I see y'all. Y'all going to hell for that one now. I see some of the stuff y'all saying about that man. That man only asked for 13 cents. Y'all be nice to that man. Okay? Holding out here, he down bad now. You know what I'm saying? Let's not make it things worse for Holding. All right? He already having a hard enough time because they done made a couple goddamn discounts go away. All right? At McDonald's. All right? We done already seen a couple of the goddamn, the fries weren't working. You know what I'm saying? The grease was bad. They had to replace the grease. So since they had to replace the grease, they couldn't sell them like they wanted to. You know what I'm saying? I know Zaxby's, they were out of like the chicken that they want, you know what I'm saying? And he couldn't get all that. So, let's not talk that bad about a man, you know what I'm saying, who can't really get, 13 cents a day. You know what I'm saying? But can talk about Black Alpha. And since you want to talk about Black Alpha, let me tell y'all something. I'm going to tell y'all the craziest thing in the world. This is how you know that we be getting up underneath their skin, right? Okay. Mind you, he just sat there and said, I don't really talk like that to people. If somebody says something to me, I don't never really respond, and I'm not going to block them for just criticizing me. Oh, really? Oh, word? Because the majority of brothers and sisters have been blocked. Straight up. He's like Flab Joe. All right? That's what Flab Joe does. Flab Joe runs around here, and he just starts blocking folks for no reason. If you got FBA, he'll just block you, all right? That's what Flab Joe been doing. Strappy been doing that too. Okay, well, let me tell y'all this. Notice now, I showed y'all Holden Martin had tweeted back to Black Alpha. Yeah, he said that he's got more credentials than Black Alpha. The crazy thing is, though, family, is that if you sitting here and you are, responding to me, you've been having me blocked for 2.5 years. Do y'all know that this man went and he unblocked me? Yeah, let's go there. No, I got to see y'all. Hold on. Keep an eye on that. Right there. You see it. G-check. Right there. All day long, family. You see. Blocked. That is it. The man had Black Alpha blocked just like half of y'all. He done had us all blocked for quite some goddamn time. Y'all see that, right? Blocked. Well, he got me blocked. Then somebody explained to me, since, I was blocked, then I looked around and I seen that. Do y'all know this man unblocked me, made that comment, and then blocked me again? So we getting underneath his skin. He upset. He hurt. He shook. He wobbling. Yeah. Now, mind you, you wasn't doing all that when you was out here getting G-checked by Paris Morgan and everybody else. And Donald Trump was calling you some guy. Nah. You wasn't doing that then, now was you, partner? This man unblocked me to make a comment, and then he hurry up and he blocked me again. That's what Flab Joe be doing. That's what Strappy be doing. These folks really be mad. They really be mad. Oh, yeah, let's say that, family. Let's go there. Let's go all the way there. We be getting these folks mad. FBA run the whole goddamn world. For real. This ain't talk. We run it. Every last one of y'all run this. This all y'all. Walk down them goddamn streets like you run it. You feel me? You gonna be the winner. Act like the winner. You know what I mean? Keep your head up. What we say goes. When we talk, the president is listening. The vice president is listening. The mug who want to be the president are listening. They sitting there following everything. Donald Trump's whole political campaign right now is what FBA is saying. All right? Holden Martin is out here blocking folks, unblocking folks, tweeting folks. Why you doing all of that? The reason is because we got the power to get underneath your skin. See, 10, 12 goddamn years ago, you would just talk whatever, disrespect us live, in person, right? Can't do that no more. What we say goes, your influence, trash, our influence runs the world. We are the dominant force in the United States of America, all right? We are foundational Black Americans. These folks got to go on the internet and do all that. These folks are sitting there hanging out with the vice president and then turning around and blocking an FBA who got 150 followers on Twitter. You know why, though? That FBA with them 150 followers is more impactful than all of the Democratic shields wrapped up, tied up, put together. We run this. So y'all keep giving them that work. That's why I'm always talking about the full court press. Keep pressing them because there's nothing they can do but sit here and be big mad. I remember a time when them folks would be showing all their teeth, kiki and ha-ha, because they thought it was sweet. I love this era where we sitting here and we watching all of these shields crying, breaking down, upset, hurt, insecure, don't know what's next, don't know if Kamala gonna lose, and they gonna be in the COON unemployment line. I love it. And who's putting them in that unemployment line? We are. Who's putting them out on the streets? We are. And who are the ones responsible for them running out of money? We are. I always say, when foundational Black Americans get on code, all of the Democratic shields, all of the ops go out of business. I found out some things about Roland Martin, and I broke this down before, but today, you know, I'm just feeling extra live. You feel me? Because, you know, we certified up in here. Roland Martin is asking for that money because I know something that happened to Roland Martin. Yes, I do. And the 13 cents a day is the least of his problems. We have found out that Roland Martin went bankrupt. All right. Roland is bankrupt. Your personal life ain't doing too swell now, is it, Roland? You talk about credentials. I got more credentials than you. Yeah, of course, at Bojangles. But guess what? I got money in the bank. Guess what? I ain't out here asking for 13 cents. Guess what? We living on this level, and Roland is living on this level. Don't believe me? Look at your screen right now, certified foundational Black American beautiful people. When I said this was going to be an epic roast, when I said that we was going to put it all on the line and all on the table, and when I said they are in trouble, I meant every single goddamn word. I'm going to read it to you so you can see it right there. On 11/04/2021, Roland Martin Jr. was filed as bankruptcy, Chapter 13 lawsuit. Hey, 13. 13. Hey, Chapter 13, 13 cents a day. Ain't it just harmony, y'all? Ain't it just harmony? This case was filed in U.S. bankruptcy courts in Louisiana, Western bankruptcy. The case status is pending. Damn. Ain't that crazy? Wait a minute, Roland. You were just talking about foundational Black Americans like, you know, we had a problem. You were just talking about foundational Black Americans like we don't have no money. We look pretty good over here on this side, and you got about 1.5 thousand people in here looking at your bankruptcy Chapter 13 case. Should have never crossed the certified line because, you know, it's a line you can't come back from. Never that. Yeah, all day. Black August, Black American Summer, Certified Black Society, Foundational Black Americans, Black Alpha Network. We all in here. Let's go. Yeah, I'm going to hold that on up. Take all your screenshots, family. Have fun. Do what y'all do. Take every little screenshot. Send this to everybody you know. You know what I'm saying? Because when he start wilding out, we going to go ahead and we going to show out. You know what I'm saying? This is what we do. This is just how we do. We always win. I hope you don't think that we don't always win, partner, because we do. So when you sit here talking about my brother Marcel Dixon, when you sit here talking about my brother Tariq Nasheed, you sitting there talking about Vicky Dillon, you sitting there talking about me, you talking about New Black Media. Well, this is the New Black Media exclusive. Who would have thunk? Who would have thought that your paperwork would be on the screen right now? And it would be the New Black Media, the ones who are out here showing the world that you having a hard time paying your bills. Mr. Telephone Man, there's something wrong with your line. Every time you go to the bank, family, nothing come out. No, you're stuck where you are. Yeah. So, and remember this, yeah, he need to get a loan from Trump. I see that. That's what you should have been asking Trump. You should have been sitting there trying to negotiate. He talks too much. I can't with y'all. Yeah, that's it right there. That's it, clear as day. Yeah, Roland Martin been out here having some real serious trouble. And we've also found out that, you know, that is absolutely positively him, Louisiana. And we also know that Roland Martin Jr., his father is Roland Martin Sr. All right, there you go, there you go, there you go. So it is confirmed, family. And you absolutely right. His paperwork has came back ultra dirty. It is confirmed that you've been out here deep diving, going into some serious legal trouble. And you're out here begging for 13 cents while you're in chapter 13. When we say crashing out, it's crashing out. When we look at that list of credentials, there you go. Oh, and by the way, while I got y'all here right now, y'all make sure, and certified salute, y'all make sure y'all go to Twitter and follow Red Joker. All right, a lot of y'all know who he is. He is hilarious. Certified salute, and he know how to work all of the graphics. Certified salute. He's the one who hooked me up with this right here. Certified salute. Y'all make sure y'all go follow Red Joker. They trying to mess with his page. He got 2 pages. Type it in. It's going to be on my page. I'll put it up. Y'all make sure y'all follow my brother Red Joker right there. Certified salute to you, brother. That right there. Yeah, I think Roland got him blocked too. So y'all know how it go. Y'all know how it go. Y'all know how it go. But that's not it. No. We did a little more deep diving, and we found out some more things about Mr. Roland Martin. Yep, this is what we do, man. This is what we do. So we pulled that out, and we see that his case number 321BK3799, filing date 11/04/2021, case status pending, case type bankruptcy, chapter 13. This case was last updated from U.S. bankruptcy courts on 11/5/2021 at 5:47:39 seconds. If you want a receipt, I don't know how you can make it more clear than that. We got all your paperwork, work. We got all of the dirt, and we done put it all on the table. And we are just foundational Black Americans who were minding our own business, but we was out here getting called simple Simons, and we was getting told that we was fools, and we better go vote, and if we don't, we're wrong, and we need to get our lives together. So when that happened, our antennas went up. We found out what it was, and then we brought that certified smoke like only we can. It would have been much easier, much better had you just minded your own. So we found not only the bankruptcy in the chapter 13, we actually ended up finding out way more than that. And family, that's not the first time that he's filed for bankruptcy. No, Roland has filed for bankruptcy on 2 occasions. The one that we found that he keeps secret, where he asked for 13 cents. And then he also filed for bankruptcy again, y'all. And he did this one before. And since I am Black Alpha Network certified grassroots activist, I'm going to let y'all hear it from him himself. Let's show Roland Martin talking about his own problems in filing for bankruptcy. So we see that he filed in 2021. He also filed before then. Roland, you go ahead and tell us about your bankruptcy.
Debt changes your view. I had filed for bankruptcy. in 2004. I had filed for bankruptcy in 2000, so $100,000 in bills. And then got a Chicago Defender job. So I wasn't to pay anything back, and I got that job. They're like, you paying everything back, and paid everything back. Got a bankruptcy. Debt.
Tell us one more time, Roland. You filed for what and when?
Changes your view. I had filed for bankruptcy. in 2004. I had filed for bankruptcy in 2000. So I had filed for bankruptcy. I had filed for bankruptcy in 2004. I had filed for bankruptcy in 2004. I had filed for bankruptcy in 2000, so $100,000 in bills. And then got a Chicago Defender job. So I wasn't to pay anything back, and I got that job. They're like, you paying everything back, and paid everything back. Got a bankruptcy.
Bam. So you have filed for bankruptcy 2 times. Damn. It's crazy what we can do out here in these streets, family. It's crazy what we can do out here in these streets. So out here, you know, while he's driving Miss Daisy, you know what I'm saying, trying to get back on that Democratic plantation, We just putting out that work in the street. But family, we can go down this list. Look at some of these things that this dude's been saying about foundational Black Americans. It don't stop, y'all. No. I want y'all to see every single policy that we stand for, he runs interference on. Watch this.
Those lines. And so last night, y'all heard me on this show break Kamala Harris talking about policies and issues and things along those lines. And so last night, y'all heard me on this show break down these constant stories. Oh my goodness, Kamala Harris is the problem. Kamala Harris is in trouble. Why is she on the ticket? You got these folk at the Washington Post sitting here writing stories, trying to make the argument why she needs to be replaced on the ticket by Biden and all this bullshit. And I had somebody in the YouTube channel telling me, Roland, you shouldn't be saying that. Well, you can kiss my ass. Because the Republican National Committee, what they did is they took a particular comment made by Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett, and they have been pushing it on social media, and a whole bunch of Black folks who don't know better jumped on it and reposted it. Not even have folks who don't know better. They have been pushing it on social media, and a whole bunch of Black folks who don't know better.
A whole bunch of Black folks who don't know better. You see what we talking about right there, family? This is coming from a man who is in chapter 13 in Bankrupt, telling us what we need to do and telling us what we know. Who makes him the leader of Black politics? Let's go there. Who makes this guy the authority of what we need to be doing politically? Roland Martin's been running around here for the longest, speaking on Black politics as if we owe him something, like he's giving us great advice. Nobody agrees with the Democratic Plantation more than this man. Nobody does. And when you start looking at how much he agrees with the Democratic Plantation, look at how it's never served him. Look at this right here, family. Interesting things. Roland Martin leaves CNN. Okay, well, what happened after that, Roland? All right, let's see. TV One cancels Roland Martin's morning show. Damn, I thought it was going good over there. Okay, let's see what else. Roland Martin suspended by CNN over offensive tweets. Damn, don't look like you've had a great career, bruh. Roland Martin suspended from CNN for homophobic tweets. Damn. Roland, it looks like when it comes to the Democratic establishment, these folks haven't liked you for quite some time. It looks like these folks have been on the other side of what you've been trying to talk. You can see clear as day, y'all, whenever Roland Martin starts speaking about Black issues, the one thing that you always see behind all that is that he does not get any respect out here in these streets. The Democratic establishment that he capes for doesn't like him. Think about that, y'all. This man is out here auditioning for a spot with the Democratic Plantation, and the Democratic Plantation doesn't even rock with him. We're not dealing with somebody who's in good graces with the Democratic establishment. We're talking about somebody who has been kicked off the plantation. Yeah, this man has been kicked off the Democratic Plantation. They have suspended him. They have fired him time and time again. And this is why he is somebody who does not have a place to go. He doesn't have a place to stay. Nobody is out here running after Roland Martin. Let me say this, y'all. If Roland was so plugged into the Democrats, he wouldn't be on a YouTube channel. He wouldn't have been on TV One. He'd be on MSNBC and he'd be on CNN. You don't see him there because they got rid of him years ago. Now let's do a deep dive into your political career. You came up Democratic shilling and then you went down Democratic shilling, all the way down. See, when the Democrats tell him to jump, he says how high. If they tell him to drop, he get on both knees. You know what he's doing. You know that it's bad out there because he's not some Democratic shield with a place to go. Van Jones got a job. Van Jones is on CNN. All right, let's get it right. Bakari Sellers is still there, all right? Roland, Tiffany Cross, Angela Rye, Andrew Gillum, all of these folks have podcasts. Don't let them hit you with the I'm independent. You ain't independent. You've been fired up. If they really rock with Roland, he'd be on MSNBC right now, or he'd be on CNN right now in a political year. Where was he when we just showed the picture? He was what? In the front row. Why was he in the front row? Because they will not let him on the stage. He is an absolute disgrace in the eyes of the Democratic plantation. They don't want nothing to do with him because of his past. So when you say that you failed at Democratic shilling, when you have literally got to the point of a Democratic shield failure, that is as bad as it gets. And he's still out here perpetrating the fraud. And this is why it ain't just us. Everything that the black grassroots says about him is the same thing the Democrats say about him. It's the same thing the Republicans say about him. He may be the only person in America where the black grassroots, the Democratic establishment, and the Republican establishment all don't like him. Normally, one out of those three gonna like you. Every single sector and every single element does not rock with Roland. He is probably the most disenfranchised person in the United States of America. Trump people don't rock with him. Kamala people don't rock with him. And the whole FBA don't rock with him. Haitians don't even rock with him. What you got next? I'm going to tell you. Still trying to put on for them folk, and them folk ain't putting on for you. This was him right here, trying to speak. Now notice his face right there. It ain't the same as when he's talking to them other people, but we know that. Fair use, fair use, fair use. Enacted. Scholarship, teaching, news reporting, fair use. Watch this right here, family. He was going at it again about identity politics.
That that Donald Trump would talk about how, well, I thought she was Indian and now she's claiming she's black. Do you find that to be offensive to African Americans, suggesting that this woman who's black as well as Indian, where he says, oh, she's now claiming to be black?
Notice just a minute ago, family, when he was talking to Richard Spencer, he said he wasn't black. How is he the authoritative figure on Kamala Harris's blackness, but he's not even the authoritative figure on his own blackness? When it came to Richard Spencer, I'm not black, I'm a Christian. I'm not black, I'm a man first. But now he wants to be the facilitator of Kamala Harris's blackness. Funny what they find in small time.
I wouldn't have, so let me answer that question, and please give me time to answer it.
I asked the question, go get your answer, go ahead.
Yeah, I didn't like the answer. I wouldn't have advised him to answer that, but I do understand the political attack in the answer, because what he's doing is he's talking to, because we know there are a number of what I call autos type, for lack of a better word. There are a number
foundational black Americans
of African Americans who don't believe she's authentically black. So he's talking to that issue, and he's also playing up the kind of quote unquote, is she phony? Is she playing a game? Is she black when she needs to be something else when she doesn't need to be, married to a white guy? All of those things, that answer. Now, I wouldn't have advised him to answer that way, because I think it would have been, if you call into question too many of things that you've already been attacked on. So I would never have advised it. But politically, and this is all politics, politically, it plays well to that black audience that you're picking up who don't trust her or like her. And we do know, if you step outside your bourgeois boule crew, you know people, working class African Americans, don't trust her. And they
whoa, wait, whoa. Smoke for the Divine Nine. Smoke for the Divine Nine. Whoa, did we just hear that right there? Damn. Notice this guy starts off and he's talking real kind of regular, and then he just started capping. You know what I'm saying? Watch this right there. And I'm not even talking about the line capping either. I'm talking about sending them. Watch this right here, family. Look how he put it on and said, when you step away from basically the irrelevant folks who don't have no weight in these streets, you see that foundational black Americans, FBA, we do not rock with Kamala Collard Green Harris.
Politically, and this is all politics, politically, it plays well to that black audience that you're picking up who don't trust her or like her. And we do know if you step outside your bourgeois boule crew, you know people, working class African Americans, don't trust her and they don't like her. So now that does play well politically. I wouldn't have advised it, not at all. I would.
Well, actually, Shelley. Actually, Shelley, I dare.
Well, actually, hold on now.
Actually, Shelley. Actually, Shelley, I dare say, you can talk about your bourgeois, whatever the heck. I guarantee you, I spend more time around working class black folk, regular black folk, than you could even think about. So that little cute comment.
Hey, he's right. He's right, because working class does qualify and classify as every restaurant you see. So I do believe him that he spends more time around working class people in general. That is correct. Yes, he does. Because we cannot leave out Wendy's is working class. We cannot leave that out. We cannot leave out Whataburger is working class.
Shelley, that little cute little comment you made there is utterly irrelevant to me. Let me also ask you this here. Shelley, I'm asking this here. Shelley, first, Shelley, I'm gonna ask you another question. When Donald Trump sat there and began to lie about abortions in
buddy, old pal, goddamn. Don't be mad. Don't be mad. Don't be mad. See, he didn't want to hear that. He didn't want to hear that because he tries to act like a pillar in the community. Roland ain't no pillar in the black community, all right? He is no pillar in the community. Let's make this clear. You're talking about somebody who is the complete opposite of being any type of influencer. Who does he influence? Nobody, all right? They live in this world where they try to run to news outlets and speak about the black community as if they hold some type of weight. They don't, well, you know, there's a lot of weight being held by them, by that individual, holds a whole lot of weight. But in terms of influence weight, metaphorically, okay, literally, yes. Metaphorically and figuratively, no weight at all. You call what I said. So when you sit there and you see him run around and speak like he's somebody who's calling shots in the community, no, he's not. Remember, family, if he was calling shots in the community, I promise you right now, he would have a job on the Democratic plantation. You're dealing with somebody with no job on the Democratic plantation because they know that the FBA grassroots has canceled him. He knows that. They know that. They know that he has been completely disqualified and ran off the block when it comes to FBA. If it wasn't that way, it would be completely different. Everybody would see it. So this is why we have put an end to the boule. The boule don't hold no damn weight. This election is about them trying to make it look like the boule is running things. And this is why they're coming up all these Zoom chats. Let me tell you something. If your main voter outreach are these gimmicky Zoom chats, then you ain't really doing nothing, all right? They know they can't deal with the average proletarian, working class, foundational black American. We run the streets. Holden Martin is not only seen in bad light by the Democratic establishment, by us, he's a joke. He's an absolute joke. We clown him. Let's be real. 9 times out of 10, whenever Rolling even comes up, he's being completely embarrassed. Nobody was talking about this guy until he was yelling at Donald Trump. And then on top of that, Trump dissed him and the journalists dissed him. And now we diss him. He don't hold no weight out here in these streets, family. Never at all. And family, that wasn't the end of it. Watch the way he was out here getting completely served, y'all. Watch this. This was him having a complete temper tantrum at that National Association thing or whatever. Watch this.
Just don't invite his ass. That man just fucking embarrassed APJ. I'm talking. First of all, I'm talking to Tanner right here. First of all, hold up. First of all, I'm talking to, I don't know who the hell that is. That man just embarrassed APJ. I don't even know who the hell that is. I don't even talk about it. Just don't invite his ass. That man just fucking embarrassed APJ.
Look at this right here, family. This was him right afterwards, y'all. He was going crazy. He was so mad, y'all. He was so mad because he was in that front row. This is him right here, going in, mad, upset, angry, because he knew damn well that they were out there not inviting him. And remember, y'all, he was trying to get on that stage. He wanted to be on that stage. They would not accept him on that stage. So he's cussing out. There you go again. Now, mind you, this is a mere few minutes before he started getting G-checked by that W journalist that completely served him. He was cussing out the whole NABJ because he's failed from them. A lot of people don't know he used to be an honorary member. Yes, the hell he did. He used to be an honorary member. Look at his face right there, y'all. Look how mad he is. Look how mad he is. He used to be an honorary member of the National Association for Black Journalists. They got rid of him. So, family, that is, if we are keeping count, the Democratic establishment, the Democratic Party, CNN, have all nixed this guy, got him completely out the paint, and he's sitting there yelling at all the board members. Why was he yelling at all the board members? It's because he did not get an invite to come and speak to Donald Trump, and he was relegated to yelling from the audience. Family, what we're seeing here is somebody who has absolutely been a failure, an absolute positive failure. You're supposed to be further along in your democratic shilling.
I'm talking. First of all, I'm talking to Karen right here.
Look at him. And they talking back to him too. First off, he said, I'm talking to Karen right here. Look at him. They over there sitting there going back and forth.
I'm talking to Karen right here. First of all, hold up. First of all, I'm talking to, I don't know who the hell that is. That man just said,
No. That's not how people are viewing it. They're not viewing it that Donald Trump embarrassed the association. They're looking at it that you embarrassed the association. They are not rocking with him. Let me show y'all this. I'm going to show y'all. Nobody's rocking with this guy on any level. Look at this right here, y'all. This was him a few years ago. How do you know? Because the tie was a little tighter. Yes, it was. Look at this right here. This NABJ has been around for some time, right? We got 1.5 thousand people. Everybody right now, hit the subscribe button. Everybody right now, make sure that you hit that like button. But subscribe. Everybody subscribe and smash the like button. We in here deep. Almost 1.6. We in here, family, and we ain't going no damn where. Folding chairs on goddamn deck. Yes, the hell they are. Folding chairs on deck. Let's go to work. I want y'all to see. This was him just a few years ago, and he was talking about being the honorary chairman.
Hello, NABJ. I'm Rollie Martin, a life member of the organization, and I'm proud to serve as the honorary chair of the 38th annual NABJ convention for July 31st through August 4th. Our theme is people, purpose, passion, the power of NABJ.
Whoa! How'd it go from that right there to you out in the third row getting yelled at? How'd it go from that right there? Let's run that back. That tie is extra tight. I get it. All right? I get it. That shirt is a 3X, but it looked like a medium. All right? That's what happens sometimes. That's it happens, man. That, when you go overload sometimes, that's what happens. But look at this. He sits here, and he was on the top of that, and he was representing that to the fullest.
Hello, NABJ. I'm Rollie Martin, a life member of the organization, and I'm proud to serve as the honorary chair of the 38th annual NABJ Convention and Career Fair in Orlando, Florida, set for July 31st through August 4th. Our theme is people, purpose, passion, the power of NABJ.
It was all good just a week ago. So you mean to tell me you went from that right there, a proud honorary member of the chair of the NABJ, and I still want to know what the BJ stands for. I think we all got an idea. Okay, just say BJ and then put Democratic Shield at the end of it. You were right there on that type of time, and then now you sitting in the front row begging, having to interrupt Donald Trump. You was the honorary chair. So family, please help me out with this one. Is it safe to say that Rollie Martin has been disowned even by the Democratic Shield, National Black Journalist Association, the same way that he has been completely disowned by the Democratic Party and the Democratic establishment? Are you meaning to tell me it's one thing to be disowned by the Democrats? Have the Democratic shills got rid of Roland Martin? I'm just trying to figure things out because we just piecing this together, right? It's one thing for the dominant society to give you your pink slip. It looks like the Democratic shills that work for the dominant society gave him his pink slip. We only being real. We only being real. This man went from on stage, honorary chairman, to the front row. So it looks like there's some Democratic shills that don't rock with him neither. You seen him right there, throwing a whole hissy fit. Damn. I mean, how you get to that part right there? We just seen the dude. We just seen him talking. We just seen him there. And now you see that man right here. How did it get there? How did it turn out that bad, Holden? Come on. Look what we just seen. Hello, I am Roland Martin, and I am the chair, and we will be in Orlando, Florida. That was 2013. 2024, you in the front row. So you got canceled by the W Democrats, and you got canceled by the Black Democrats. I have never in my life seen somebody get canceled by the puppets. How do you get canceled by the puppets? I didn't even know that the puppets could even do that. You learn something new every day. I didn't know that the Democratic shills could cancel Roland Martin. Didn't know it. I didn't know that the Democratic puppets could cancel Roland Martin, that the minions and all the off codes could cancel him. You've been canceled by the people who get canceled, and then you've been canceled by the lowest people who get canceled. You done broke all the canceled records, all right? If there was an award for getting canceled, getting ran out, getting completely disembarred, disavowed, disinvoked, you got it, homie. You got it. Damn shame out here in these streets. Damn shame, damn shame, damn shame. This is as bad as it gets, family. Well, let me not say this as bad as it gets. I'm going to tell you how it gets even worse. I'm going to tell you how it gets even worse because we got it all lined up right now. Yes, we do. It gets way worse than that. Way worse. And I'm going to show y'all something. When we say that the Democrats are watching us and they're afraid, and we see that the Republicans are watching us and they stealing our stuff, did y'all happen to see Donald Trump in Atlanta? And y'all remember a few, I want to say, when was this, family? This was a few months ago when they was having all the fried chicken and the milkshakes and all that. Y'all remember when Donald Trump had a photo op and he had that lady come up and he hugged her and all that? We found out that that lady is non-FBA and they had that whole thing. Do you see now that Donald Trump went and got him a tether? And now this tether lady is going in on Kamala Harris. Did y'all see that? And she's saying the same things that we've been saying about Kamala Harris because they listening. They listening right now. They listening right now, y'all. Yeah, y'all be surprised how many. Megyn Kelly follows me, okay? Megyn Kelly follows me from Fox News, all right? And Megyn Kelly follows me because she wants to keep a close eye on the Black grassroots. So now you're seeing all the, what do you say? 3 canceled award. Yeah, 3-time canceled award goes too. I saw that. That's a good one. They be running from the chat, y'all. Y'all be lighting them up. Yeah, family. Okay, y'all seen that woman. Let's show it. Look at this right here. Tell me right now. Tell me right now. This is, I'm going to tell you why this is good, though. Yeah, this is a tether all damn day long. But it shows you that we know this lady is complete non-FBA. Complete non-FBA. If y'all know where she's from, please let me know where she's from, okay? Because I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting some funny style. Matter of fact, yeah, she's a tether. Yeah, she's a tether all day. Yep. Yeah, brothers and sisters pull that back on her. But I'm going to tell you what worked out, though. It was perfect because watch what she says when she comes out and she starts talking about Kamala Harris. And she starts talking about how Kamala Harris been out here harming the Black community. Yeah, tethers for Trump. Absolutely. Yep. Watch this right here, family. Hold on. Wait a minute. I've seen a lot of Megyn Kelly things. Yeah, Megyn Kelly follow me. I'm going to show y'all. After I play this video, I'm going to show you. Megyn Kelly follow me. Yep, she's been following me for quite some time. And by the way, y'all let me know if I need to hit that tether alert, okay? Y'all just let me know. If I'm ever slipping, hold on, y'all need to see my face when I say this. If I'm ever slipping and the alert ain't getting hit and y'all see something I don't see, please let me know. I'll do my best in 2 seconds to hit that goddamn alert, okay? If the forehead is like this, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that, and the hairline is like way here, and y'all need that alert, I will make sure I hit that alert quick, fast, in the goddamn hurry. Yes, indeed. So, he said the hairline way in the parking lot. This woman comes out, and I swear she sounded like my show from last week. We all sat here last week, and we were talking about how Kamala Harris was out here harming sisters. We was talking about how Kamala Harris sleeping with black men, harming the black family, every single thing. So we already know what type of time it is. We know that they trying to come out here and they trying to run with our words and our agenda. And, you know, just because we on there and we got to do it, I'm going to give y'all the tether alert just so we make it clear, y'all, that there's some tetherisms in that forehead.
So smart, so sharp. She grabbed me. She gave me a kiss. I said, I think I'm never going back home to the First Lady.
You were supposed to keep that quiet.
See, now, for the average politician, that's death. For me, I don't care. I just want to tell you, you are an unbelievable person with a great personality. You lit up the whole room. You lit up the whole room. I said, weeks later, I'd go, who is that person that was so incredible? She knew everything about me. She had no idea I was coming. She knew everything about me. And, you know, the historically black colleges and universities, I gave millions and millions, billions of dollars to. They kept coming back. And I said, why are you doing this? And we gave them long-term funding. And she knew that because she said her college, which was, she loved her college. She said it was so great, right? You loved it.
The illustrious CAU.
Yeah, that's right. She loved her college. And she said, you saved my college. What was your college? Tell her.
The illustrious Clark Atlanta University.
And it was so impressive, and I felt so good because she really did. She really said, I said, did you like the college? She said, no, I loved that school. I loved that college, and that's what it's all about. But you are an incredible person. I think you have a tremendous future. I really do. And I'll do whatever I can to help you, okay? Thank you. Thank you. Great job. You want to say something else?
Man, you know, I thought I was done. But I do want to add on to some of the remarks that were made by others, and we do need to do our best to get the message out there. The fight is nothing if all we do is talk about it amongst ourselves. So with that being said, since you said you'd help me, shameless plug, if y'all need anybody to knock doors, make phone calls, wave signs, get people out to the polls, call me at Conserve the Culture. Because not only do I mobilize the HBCU students so that they may get this message, but I'm the best person when it comes to black engagement in the black community.
Family, this right here is Omarosa. This is the new Omarosa. He done found him another Omarosa in tether form. All right? This is Omarosa right here, and she's running the Omarosa game. Yes, this is it. But I'm going to tell you why we can sit back, arms folded, and let this happen. I'm going to tell you why, okay? Because this election season, you're going to see a lot of things that work in our goddamn favor. Yeah, do. So if you see Donald Trump, Republicans, with a tether, going after Kamala, a tether, this look like tether on tether crime. But family, I'm going to get to the point. Let me show y'all, okay? I'm going to show y'all because she starts babbling. She starts going down the whole goddamn list. We're going to run that back. I'm going to show that. I'm going to pull that up in a second. I'm going to show y'all some other stuff. She starts doing the whole tether talk, tether babble, left and right. That's what she gets on, right? Okay. But when she starts speaking about everything that's going on with Kamala Harris and the way they're out here and the way they're trying to perpetrate, you see clear as day, y'all. Clear as day. They know damn well that they're getting their talking points from foundational black Americans. I'm going to show y'all the clip where she starts speaking. Before I do that, I'm going to show y'all something. I'm going to show y'all this real quick while I got y'all here. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Watch this. Here we go. No lie. Check this out. This shows you they watching us, y'all. Yeah, and Omarosa. Yep, Omarosa was a tether too. So look, they know what they be doing. They know both of these groups use tether. So you got the double tether thing. But look at this, y'all. Look at that. Uh-huh. Yep. That Megyn Kelly. That Megyn Kelly right there. Uh-huh. Yep. She follows me. Yep. There you go. Right then and there, family. So you see automatically the type of time. Megyn Kelly been out here, you know, spying, watching. They want to see where the talking points are coming from so they can go and run and they can start speaking that back. And they can say, you know, a lot of those grassroots black folks, they don't believe that Kamala Harris is really a black woman. So you know what they say on top of that, family? Then they say, well, tell you what, go tell that to Trump. Boom. And this is why we see the way it happens. Watch this, right? See, she's been following me for quite some time. Look at this. Right here. Follows you. Uh-huh. Yep. So this shows you automatically, y'all, that they watching us. They watching us very, very carefully because they want to know where they're getting their talking points from. And I'm going to tell you this. They would never do that years ago because the grassroots was doing whatever the mainstream told them to do. All right? If the mainstream told them to do something, they would do it. She be watching all of us. They follow Tariq. They follow everybody in the new black media. They follow every single one of us. They watching y'all. They following y'all. I'm telling you, straight up and down. This is how they try to stay in tune and they stay trying to kind of be on board. So, you know, they can make it look like they out here really doing something. But in reality, nah. This is the type of game that they've been on for quite some time. So they want to steal that from us. I'm going to show y'all this as well. Yeah, you're absolutely right. They monitoring like, well, they watching right now. They watching right now. We did a Twitter space. I'm not sure if y'all seen it. We did a Twitter space and it's like 10,000 views already. And there was nothing but W's all in there listening, all listening. They get upset because they can't sway us. You know what I'm saying? They'll listen to us and then they'll try to get us to get on one of the plantations, but we stay independent. And they look at that as a simple means of, okay, we can't get these certifieds on our plantation, but we can take their talking points and use them against the other plantation, right? This is what we do. We stay independent, void of emotion. But look at this. These people been running around here for quite some damn time, y'all, trying to run these games. Y'all remember when Holland was trying to talk about HBCU funding, was reparations? Yeah, don't forget that. He was running around and he was trying to pass off HBCU funding as reparations. Watch this, fair use.
If we see that there's an HBCU that is owed $500 million, I don't understand for the life of me how these organizations are not saying we need to put on something major and go into Tennessee and serve notice. We want that check. And let me go ahead and say,
what? Wait a minute. Every time we talk reparations, he runs out here and he says how we don't need to have reparations. Notice how much. This is what I'm saying, family. These folks flip, flop every damn day if the Democrats tell them to do it. Look how this man right here, y'all, is all of a sudden talking about coming to get a check. Don't ever talk like that. You know why he's saying it now? He's saying it now, family, because he wants the HBCUs to get it. When you start talking about some boule talk, then all of a sudden the same things that they oppose, they'll start to be fans of coming to get the check.
It is right now. All of y'all ADOS, FBA, B1 folk who holler, cut the check, y'all ain't saying a goddamn thing about Tennessee State and the $500 million.
Because we want cash payment reparations for the lineage. We ain't out here trying to chase HBCU reparations. This man want boule reparations. Listen to that. Listen to how quick this man just flip-flop, y'all. He's sitting there trying to get us to put our reparations claim on hold so we can go help his HBCU. That's what that's all about. Don't get it tangled. Don't get it twisted, y'all. This man is literally out there trying to run interference. This is about interference. He wants foundational Black Americans to say, no. We don't want cash payment reparations for every last one of us. Let's go get some HBCU money. That's a sneaky way of trying to divert our energy to the HBCUs. Think about it, y'all. That's the same thing the Democrats do. That's HR 40. HR 40 is, tell you what we're going to do. We're going to give y'all reparations in the form of education. See, what we do, we denounce reparations in the form of education So he comes back and he finds a sneaky way of saying the same thing back to us. That's what he's doing right there. He knows damn well we're not out here saying, I want reparations in the form of student debt relief. He know damn well we say we don't want no reparations in the form of anything other than money. So he comes back and he tries to hit us with that type of logic. Let me let that ride again, y'all. This man literally starts advocating for reparations when it's going to HBCUs. That's that boule talk.
Need to put on something major and go into Tennessee and serve notice. We want that check. And let me go ahead and say this right now. All of y'all ADOS, FBA, B1 folk who holler, cut the check, y'all ain't saying a goddamn thing about Tennessee State and the 500 million. It's amazing. I don't see none of y'all talking about the students at Florida A&M filing the lawsuit. So when y'all say cut the check, which check? And yeah, I'm calling you out by name, and I don't give a damn if you little fake-ass YouTubers make your own videos, but I keep telling y'all be running y'all damn mouths yelling about reparations. When is this not a form of it? How do you not fight for this? It's that they owe them $500 million.
We can say the same thing about you. We can sit here and say, how come you don't fight for reparations in the form of cash payments? This is what I'm saying. This man trying to act like he's some type of authoritative figure, okay? You ain't no type of police chief where you can try to dictate to us. He's saying, how come we don't talk about reparations? First off, that ain't reparations, okay? That's some damn student debt money to some damn boule folks at college, which represents 1.1 of our, not even 0.1% of our community. He always tries to say, how come y'all ain't fighting for this? How come you don't fight for our cash payment reparations? Oh, because you don't qualify. That's what it is. That's what it really is. See, we can't sit here and talk politics with Roland Martin. Roland Martin, he will be a Democratic shield now and forever. And he is no type of person that can dictate to us. This little thing where we don't understand politics. It's basically what he says is, y'all need to do it this way. And if you don't do it my way, you're just not smart enough. This man is a non-FBA trying to criticize and lecture FBAs about how we need to go about our business. Hell to the no.
But some of y'all spending more damn time fighting with white supremacists, pissed off that Lizzo used the damn flute of a slaveholder, than talking about the 500 million. That, Neon, is what pissed.
This man just sat there and said, y'all are out here fighting supremacists. Yeah, you got damn right. Yeah, damn right. Damn right, that's what we do. Listen to what he just said. I'm telling you, let these shields talk, and you're going to see exactly where they are. He literally just sat there and tried to shame us for going against supremacy. That tells you that he works for supremacy. He sat there and tried to shame us about cash payment reparations. That means he don't want cash payment reparations. And if you don't want cash payment reparations, that means that your ass don't qualify. Okay, that's really what the hell that means. Straight up and down. So it's like this. We're not sitting here listening, taking no advice from somebody who has literally been canceled by people who've been canceled. All right. You can't even get an invite to the little kids table at the Democratic convention. Democratic convention's coming up, and I promise you, Holding gonna be on the outside. He's gonna be on the outside of the building trying to butter biscuit his way inside. These fake political representatives are done. These folks do not represent foundational Black Americans. They do not speak for our lineage, our heritage, and our culture. And they pissed off that we do not allow them to do that no more. No. These folks think that they're going to come around us. They think they're going to dictate to us. They think they're going to try to tell us what we need to do. We don't take no political advice from someone who is beneath us. Hands down, point blank, bottom line. Let me show you that. That's reparation. I'm going to tell you how he's against every single thing that we do, y'all. Every single thing. You talk about reparations. He's against reparations, straight up and down. He's not for reparations because he don't qualify. I'm going to show y'all this man went on a whole rant defending Hillary Clinton and hot sauce. I'm not lying. Every single thing the Democrats tell him, he does. I said this before. Nobody agrees with the Democratic Party or any party as much as a Black Democrat. Latinos do not agree with their political affiliations 100% out of the time. W's don't. Asians don't. The only people who agree with their political party 100% of the time are the Black Democrats. They never disagree, ever. You know right now that Kamala Harris just picked a new vice president. And you knew before it happened, all the Black Democrats was going to love it. I promise you right now, after the first debate, all of the black Democrats are going to say how Kamala won. I'm telling you what they're going to say before they do it. The same way I'm telling you that if Kamala wins, I'm already telling you that in the year 2027, they're going to tell black folks why they didn't do anything because the Republicans blocked them. It don't take no rocket science. You already know what the Democratic shields are going to say before they say it, because it's always in the best interest of their plantation. No other lineage has to deal with this. Every other community, you get 50-50. When it comes to us, these folks are on that plantation 100% of the time, all the way. Watch this man go into a whole rant about hot sauce. Family, this man literally cursed out black people about Hillary Clinton and hot sauce. Watch. I ain't lying. This is how bad it is. Watch this.
This time she smoked some weed. She might have smoked some weed. What you were listening to when you was, if you become president, are you going to enforce federal laws that actually is illegal when it comes to marijuana? That's policy. So the fact that these people are spending this much time on whether or not she was jamming Tupac or Snoop or Dr. Dre, or whether she was listening to Ready for the World or Freddie Jackson while she was high, it is dumb as hell. It has nothing to do with policy. So folks, do me a favor. Don't fall for this okie doke. Let them, she ate some damn fried chicken. What's her policies for the folks in South Carolina? See, y'all, don't make the mistake. Because let me go ahead and say this. Because see, a whole bunch of black people did the same bullshit in 2016 over Hillary Clinton and the damn hot sauce. Because when Hillary Clinton went on the Breakfast Club and talked about hot sauce, oh, Hillary Clinton, she thinks she down because of hot sauce. But the same fools, and there were some black folks who were fools, couldn't do no damn research without realizing that stories were done on Hillary Clinton when she was first lady about her love for hot sauce. But it was construed as, oh, Hillary Clinton trying to get the black vote by having hot.
Whoa. Did this man just sit there and defend Hillary Clinton and hot sauce? Wait one goddamn minute. I believe he just did. And he getting mad at us about the damn hot sauce. It's a sad day. And this tells you about the Democrats when they are defending the damn hot sauce.
For hot sauce. But it was construed as, oh, Hillary Clinton trying to get the black vote by having hot sauce. At the time, Beyonce had a song where she mentioned about hot sauce in the song. So all these fools, oh, there she go. She fronting. She trying to play black people when it was a lot. Literally, y'all, stories were done on Hillary Clinton. Y'all, literally 20 years earlier, talking about her love of hot sauce. But some black folks fell for this bullshit.
He's telling you that you didn't read an article 20 years ago about Hillary Clinton and hot sauce. Listen to this, y'all. This man is telling us right now that we're wrong because Hillary Clinton was not really trying to pander to us about hot sauce. Listen to how shameful these Democratic shields are. Let's get this right. Black Americans bad, Hillary Clinton good. Black Americans bad, hot sauce good. And we're bad because we did not go back 20 years ago and read an article about Hillary liking hot sauce. And how the hell does he remember the article? And how about this? 20 years ago, when she made that damn article, she was pandering then. This man is picking hot sauce over black Americans. You cannot make this up. This is why the Democratic plantation has to go. Look at that face. Did he have that same energy, fam, when he was talking to all of them W's? No.
Y'all, literally 20 years earlier, talking about her love of hot sauce. But some black folks fell for this bullshit by saying, oh, she's trying to get the black vote. If you don't know how to use Google, shut the hell up. Okay? It's about tired of this nonsense. We are literally, let me go and say this. We are literally asking some of the most dumbass, asinine questions of black candidates that we would not be asking white candidates.
What? Wait a minute. So when somebody comes around us, oh, by the way, remember, Hillary Clinton said, I'm rolling with hot sauce. All right. So basically what he's telling us is we don't need to question anybody who's pandering to our community. Quit calling these people out for pandering to our community. All that I'm rolling with hot sauce, all that fake Southern accent they talk. According to him, we don't need to say nothing. Let the Democrats come in, do whatever the hell they want to do, and we just need to take it. This is why we say the Democratic shield is the modern day person who hurdles up every black person they could find and sends them to the Democratic plantation. And he mad about it too.
I don't care about hot sauce. I don't give a damn about weed or when you smoked it or what you listen to. The question is, if you president, what you gonna do about jobs? What the hell you gonna do about roads and bridges and education? What you gonna do about HBCUs?
Come on.
What are you gonna do about healthcare?
This ain't nothing about an anti-black hate crime law. This ain't nothing about reparations. This ain't nothing at all, y'all. He just going down the list and ain't nothing pertaining to us.
What are you going to do about the Civil Rights Division in the Department of Justice? What are you going to do about the Department of Agriculture when it comes to SNAP? What are you going to do about Health and Human Services? What are you going to do about the EPA and
the EPA and the environment? So he wants us to talk about the weather. The weather is what he wants us to talk about. This man is completely disattached from foundational black Americans. Look how mad he is. He didn't have that energy with that Trump guy. No. That right there is what you get. That right there is what you get. The man sitting here cussing us out about hot sauce. Because really what it really is, fam, let's just say what it is. All right, we're not going to play these games with these Democratic shields, okay? I don't give a damn who they are, all right? What it really is that you want black folks to be quiet and vote for your Massa. Your allegiance and your loyalty is to your Democratic Massa, and you will sell out every single black person on the earth for one goddamn butter biscuit. You will begrudge every black person about your Massa. This is no different than slavery. That's why I said we're going to make a documentary, family. We need to really start getting into the meat and potatoes about these house NIGGAs, okay? We need to really start talking about the allegiance that they have to their Democratic plantation. Y'all know I'm the main one. I'm always talking about you can draw parallels between voting and slavery, the Democratic plantation and the actual plantation. Voting and picking cotton. It's the same thing. These folks are on the Democratic plantation. They're doing all the labor. They're picking all the cotton, and they're not getting anything. Okay? We be out here in these streets voting for these Democrats on that plantation, doing all the labor, saving the election, saving democracy, voting, and getting nothing in return. What's the difference? What's the actual difference between slavery and voting right now? Somebody tell me what's the difference. The weather, okay? The time, what's really the genuine difference, family? Black folks was on this plantation in slavery. They on this plantation today voting. Black folks was picking cotton. Today, black folks are sitting outside in the rain and they vote. Black folks was saving the plantation. Black folks is saving democracy. Black folks did all this heavy lifting and got nothing. Today, black folks do all this heavy lifting and it goes to the minorities and the immigrants. It's the same exact thing. Same exact thing. And I'm going to tell you the number one character in all of that. You had the person that was working with Massa, Massa's favorite puppet, and he would go out into the fields and he would cuss out every slave the same way they go and they cuss out all the black folks. Family, we are still living in the mentality of slavery in voting. This is why foundational black Americans and certifieds, we do not go out there. If you don't vote, that's the equivalent of somebody who does not pick cotton to them. All right? Why do you think they get so offended? Why do you think they get so offended when you say that you're not going to go vote? That's the equivalent of a slave during slavery saying, I'm not picking cotton. When you say that I'm going to sit at home on the couch, that's the equivalent of a runaway slave who says, hell no. We are living right now. We are the Nat Turners of the voting process. All right? That's who the hell we are. We are the revolts of the voting process. We're the ones who say we're not going to participate in that. We're the ones who say, listen, all y'all, we in here right now, okay? We got 1.4, almost 5,000 people in here. Tonight, we getting the hell off this goddamn plantation. And we leaving. And if we got to do some Nat Turner stuff on the way out, we gonna do it. That's who we represent, all right? That's who we represent. Rollie represents that guy who gets to snuggle up next to Massa and then come tell on all of us and call us names, because his number one job is to herd us like cattle and send us to the Democratic plantation. Ain't nothing changed but the weather, y'all. Ain't nothing changed but the weather. And that's how you got to look at the voting process. Family, the characters ain't changed. Who you think Joe Biden is? Joe Biden, he's about as old as slavery. Joe Biden represented Massa. That's it. Roland Martin, he represented Massa's pet. We represented the folks who gonna leave, and all the folks who vote blue no matter who, that's like picking cotton no matter what. It's the same thing. It's the same exact thing. We're not on that type of time. We're not on that type of time. We're not on that type of energy. It's gonna be us to change it. We get cussed out. Let me tell you something. We get cussed out for voting, for not voting, the same way you got called names and everything if you didn't go pick cotton. They would get whooped. They know better than to pull that on us. But it's the same thing. There's punishments. They want to punish us. Why you think, family, they don't pull this on Latinos? They don't pull this on Latinos. No, they don't. They don't sit there and have that same slavery structure. That's what it is. There's a slavery structure with us when it comes to voting that you don't see in other groups. Why? Because we were the only ones who were slaves. We were the only ones who were slaves. They don't pull this on the Asians or anybody else. They still physically see us as slaves on the plantation, the Democrats and the Republicans. And by us withdrawing from that, we have the opportunity to do something a lot of our ancestors couldn't do. They couldn't just get up and leave. They couldn't just run. Some of them did. They couldn't just fight back. A lot of them did. We can all do that at any goddamn moment. So let's do that. Why do you think they're always saying, well, your ancestors died for you to have the right to vote? Because they still see us as our ancestors on the plantation. That's all it is. You can draw a direct parallel between the voting structure and slavery. Labor, cotton, you get nothing in return, and you get shamed. Voting, labor, nothing in return, and you get shamed. That's our reality, family. That's it. That's why we say the Democratic plantation has to go. The Democratic plantation has to go. The only reason they talk to you the way they talk to you. How the hell, family? They curse out their number one voter block. That is literally an oxymoron. That is, how do you curse out somebody that you're asking them for your vote? Think about that. And also, they boogeyman us, all right? Slave master used to do that. A lot of people don't know. Slave master used to go around and say, if you leave this plantation now, it's going to be real bad for you out there. It ain't good. I'm the good master, all right? I treat you real good. I let y'all go out there and do the hold down. I let y'all go out there and beat on each other for an hour and a half. The same thing they talk to us with. Matter of fact, speaking of that, look, we can show y'all right now. We can show y'all right goddamn now, family. When we're going to do that doc, we're going to make a documentary. We're going to get together, some of my people, we're going to get together. We're going to talk about slavery and voting and the direct parallels, and it'll blow your mind. It'll blow your mind. We all live in it. Shit, that's how they talk to us. Look at this right here. Look at this guy. Look at him right here. Watch him out here. What's he doing? He's basically saying, I love Massa.
Let's go. High school teachers stand up. Public education stand up. Educators stand up. Young people stand up. Working class people stand up. It's Waltz, baby. Let's go. Tim Waltz in the building. Time to win in November, y'all. Let's go. All hands on deck. No staying at home. Let's go.
You ain't seen one Latino speaking like that about Kamala Harris's vice president selection. Why are you surprised that it's a black one? I'm telling you, that's what it always is. It's always these black folks. Every time you see somebody jumping for joy, it's always a black Democrat because they are beholden to the Democratic plantation. The Democrats, they love more than they race. That's what it is, family. Just the same way a lot of slaves love Massa more than they race. Watch this right here. Then they'll lie to us. They tell us what they can't do for us. Watch this.
You also got to explain to black people, all these people out here that I love it when they love playing this clip where Kamala says, I'm not going to do anything that's specifically for black people because they can't.
You can't see. Look at that again, y'all. They'll lie to you. I'm telling you right, the family, they don't even come up with nothing. They just lie to your face. He's just straight up right now lying to you. He's telling black folks they can't. We are the only people in the United States of America who get openly, publicly told politics can't do nothing for you specifically. Latinos don't tell that to Latinos. Asians don't tell that to Asians. W's don't tell that to W's. If you can ever find me one, I will spot you one. Give me one video of someone from another race telling their own people that the government can't do nothing for them specifically. And we wonder why we are behind politically. Even immigrants who come to this country understand and comprehend the political structure more than we do, because we've had 60 years of this brainwash and mental beatdown where we get told we can't have nothing specifically. You will never find another community that gets told that nonsense. You will never do it. You'll never see it because it doesn't exist. This is what we've had. We've had a barrage of that. They can't do nothing for you. Family, if you think Mr. Hernandez is going to tell Latinos they can't do nothing for you specifically, hell no. If you think Mr. Chow is going to say that to Asians, hell no. Hell, Mr. Goldberg is not going to say that to W's. But when it comes to us, they all say, we can't do nothing for you, but vote. So basically, they're telling you, vote for nothing. And when you say, well, you can't do nothing for me, I want to sit out the process. They say, well, why do you want to sit out doing something that doesn't do something for you? What kind of sense does that make? And then they tell you basically, get trickle down. Trickle down economics has never worked. That has been proven as a failure. And everyone else understands that.
You have to, you literally cannot pass, like when somebody says, well, you know, this bill was passed for the gays. Somebody on YouTube said that. First of all, you can pass a bill when you say LGBT, that means black gay, white gay, Asian gay, Latino gay.
So you can do it for an orientation, but you can't do it for lineage. Remember, we're not out here talking about black. We're talking about foundational black Americans. Notice how he's purposely skipping over the fact that we're talking about a lineage. They're always trying to pigeonhole us into some type of race-based thing. We're not out here talking about race-based. We're out here talking lineage-based. And they know for a fact that we're saying lineage-based, so they try to deter us from that and put us back on the race thing because they know that will get shot down.
Okay, that means gay. Okay, that means gay. You cannot pass a race-specific bill.
Good. Keep your race-specific. Give us lineage-specific. Look how he jumping over that now. He fronting. That's what I'm saying, family. They fronting. They faking the front.
All y'all folks will be saying all this nonsense because y'all listen to too many other black people who yap their mouth on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube.
Once again, he's telling us who we listen to. So basically what he's saying is, y'all don't listen to me, so you're wrong. This right here is what we talking about the house decoy. The guy who sits up underneath Massa all day long and he starts talking down to us when everything he's saying is incorrect.
Who will not tell you what the federal law is, how the Supreme Court has already ruled, which is why policymakers have to craft language that actually goes to affected groups or disaffected groups at disproportionately us. So,
okay, foundational black Americans. Oh, by the way, he said that policymakers, let's go there. Policymakers have to come up with words to make things that disproportionately affect us. Okay. Did they do that with immigration? Because I'm not an immigrant. None of y'all are immigrants. They didn't have to come up with no magical word. You notice that too. Here's basically what they say. I say I'm going to do everything the Democrats want me to do, and then I'm going to come up with 101 ways why I'm not really trying to tell that to black Americans. They try to come up with all these sneaky ways of telling us, follow what the Democrats want you to do. You got to put up a blockade. You got to hurdle this. They always say that. Did you go write this? Write the senator. Write this person. They don't talk that to other people. They don't talk that to other people. DACA was specific. Y'all know all the laws that Obama wrote were specific. Let's just cut the stuff. They get very specific But when it comes to us, they want to make it collective. You don't have to sit here and decipher these lies. The lies are clear as day. These folks is fronting on us. That's all they doing. They fronting on us clear as day, and we all sit back and we watch that stuff. The Democratic Shield is the biggest threat to political advancement for foundational Black Americans. That's why it is extremely and maximized essential that we sit out this election or vote Trump if you want to close the borders. If that's what you want to do, cool. But you better not vote for the Democratic establishment with the thought process that these folks is going to hit a U-turn and they're going to come back around. And on the 60th year, in the 21st day, out of nowhere, they're going to give you something. The Democrats are designed to keep Black folks down. And I'm going to tell you another thing a lot of people don't talk about. The Democrats and the Republicans have a supremacist gentleman agreement where they want you on one of those plantations. That's really what it is. You notice they vie on what plantation you're going to be on. That's really what they do. They vie to get you on one of those plantations. So what it is right now is the Democrats own foundational Black Americans being on that plantation till this election. We need to have the lowest turnout for voting for that party. That's the only way people will understand the way it goes down. The political atmosphere that we live in is completely corrupt. The system and the thought process of Black Americans has to be completely reversed because the Democratic establishment will run us all the way forever. It's to keep you running in place. And since the last previous generations were so goddamn off code, it's been going on for the longest. They'll sit there and tell you to your face that what you see, you didn't just see. That's basically what they tell you. They're basically telling you right now, oh, you can't do that. You can't do that. Name me one thing, family, that we say that we want that they actually admit that we don't have. They tell us we have it all. They tell us, think about it. Roland Martin just sat there and told us that Roland Martin just told us that we have reparations in the form of HBCUs, right? Roland Martin turned around and told us that we already have an anti-Black American hate crime law. Then they tell us that politicians can't do nothing for us. There's not one honest thing that comes out of their mouth. Everything they tell us is a straight up lie. Every single thing they tell us is a lie. And it's designed to keep you right there. And they send out all the shields. Family, once again, who are the Latino Democratic shields? Who are the Asian Democratic shields? We have a plethora of people who are only there to come at foundational Black Americans with the lies to keep us completely fooled. What they really do not like, y'all, is that in this generation, we are actually out here challenging all this stuff. And that's what they don't like. They don't like the fact that they're being challenged because I'm going to keep it real. All of these lies from the Democratic establishment, they never went challenged. They went without being challenged. Right now, good point. Good point. I see you in the chat. Absolutely. Illegal immigrants. Think about it. They tell us illegal immigration is a Black issue and it's good for us. Every single sociology study has shown us that illegal immigration is our number one threat. The Democratic shields tell you it's candy. Eat it. Think about how they are purposely weaponized against us. Think about how they are political and social enemies of us. They know for a fact that immigration is our number one harming factor, but they tell us that it's gold and we should take it. You did that on purpose. They tell us that reparations is already here in the form of student debt relief. They know that's a lie. We are literally out here seeing our communities flooded while the Democratic shields are saying, I'm your representative, everything's okay. Come on. They're going to tell you that, family, until we are out the paint and gone. That's the agenda. Look at this right here. This is another thing. Watch Holland right here trying to tell everybody that we already have an anti-Black American hate crime law. And he knows damn well we do not. Watch this. Then he get mad about it. Look at, then he's always mad. This is what I'm saying, family. His whole agenda is, I say so. If you don't like it, then I'm mad at you. But let one of them W's say something, then it's, oh, no. Let me talk.
Y'all might get all excited about saying, ooh, we saved the bill. No, Southern Dixiecrats aligned with conservative Republicans because white folks did not want Black people living in their neighborhoods. On April 4th, 1968, Dr. King was shot and killed in Memphis. On April 5th, 1968, President Lyndon Baines Johnson sent a letter to the House Speaker Mike Mansfield stating we should honor the life and legacy of Dr. King by passing the Fair Housing Act of 1968. Oh, I'm sorry. It's known as the Fair Housing Act of 1968, but that's not actually what it was. It was actually called the Civil Rights Act of 1968. What is embedded in the Civil Rights Act of 1968? The first fucking hate crimes law.
Look at that, family. Look at that. This man is cussing at us because we want hate crime protections, because we are out here being harmed and slaughtered in these streets. Then he has the nerve to turn around and go to a Sonia Macy rally and claim that he's there for justice. You are denouncing an anti-black hate crime law while at the same time you're in the streets marching for a sister who was harmed by a race soldier. This is how insidious these people are, family. Look at that right there. And by the way, everything he just said was a lie. There's no anti-black hate crime law in the 1968 Civil Rights Act. There wasn't any in there. Or 1965. There was no anti-black. By the way, if it was, then how come it ain't worked then? Then what has it ever done? What has it ever done? Their job is to tell us politics can't do nothing for you, and then it's there to tell you why y'all fighting for it, you already got it. They are literally out here telling us we already have hate crime laws. There aren't any for Black Americans. None whatsoever. And then he got the nerve to get angry when he's telling you. You're getting angry because Black Americans are out here being slaughtered in these streets. And you got the nerve to talk reckless to them. This is what we talk about these ops.
So for all you simple Simons out there who are sitting here going, oh my God, we've never had a hate crimes law for us.
Family, listen to what he's saying. He mocking all y'all. He mocking our kids. He mocking our whole goddamn family. Let me show y'all something real quick while I got y'all here. Forever 8. All right? Forever 8. Noah Bush. The young brother, y'all know about the story, right? Not that far from me. I've been to the scene of where this young brother disappeared, and he was literally lynched by 2 children. It was a children lynching. This is how bad we have it out here in terms of hate crimes. You're talking about one of the few, very, very few modern day public, because it went on all the time, lynching of a child by children. And this man is telling me that we have a hate crime protection. Then he getting bugged. Oh my God, you guys disrespecting the life and the legacy. Disrespecting the life and legacy. And I'm going to tell you why. Because he feels an anti-Black American hate crime protection isn't good for this young man. An anti-Black American hate crime protection is not good for Sonia Macy, for Breonna Taylor. No, he feels the only good thing for us is the Democratic Party doing it for us. Is it really that we don't have an anti-Black American hate crime protection that we should be fighting for? Or is it that you want the Democratic Party to be our masters? Is it really that we don't deserve reparations? Or is it that you feel we deserve to be on the Democratic plantation? Is it really that immigration is good for us? Or is it just the fact that the Democratic plantation puts immigrants in our communities? What's it really about, Holland? Is it really about this brother? Or is it about your Democratic master? Is it really about reparations? Or is it really about your Democratic master? Is it really about the brothers and the sisters and the aunts and the uncles and the grandparents who are slaughtered and harmed every day? Or is it really about you pray to your Democratic master every night? You're beholden to the Democratic Party, and the Democratic Party is your religion and it is your race, and you sell out every Black person in America, including this young man, for one pat on the head from the Democrats. Family, we are dealing with people who are 100% positively stuck on the Democratic plantation, and that literally is where they are. The Democrats are their Lord and Saviors. That's what it is. So anytime you talk to a Democratic shield, you're talking to somebody who genuinely, sincerely views the Democrats as their gods. That is where the psychosis is with the Democratic establishment. And this is why we canceling every Democratic shield, every Democratic entertainer, and the whole goddamn plantation. We ain't playing them games. 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 Every other community, we sit back and we watch them get things specifically. Democratic shields tell us we don't deserve it. Every single other community gets resources and tangibles. The Democratic establishment tells us we don't deserve it. Every single group out here in America, people who get here on the first day get money. Democratic shields and Democratic establishment and plantation tells us we're not good enough for it. This is why we getting these folks completely out the paint. Then they get the nerve, like we said, they get bold too. They'll sit there and get mad with you. But guess what? The days of that type of energy are gone. This is why you are broke. You are Chapter 13. Your bankruptcy done popped in. Yeah, that's why that's what it is, family. That's why you getting laughed at in these streets. That's why foundational Black Americans ain't rocking with you. That's why certified Black society has made your whole career one big joke, and you can't handle that. You can't handle that. No. So you running around here talking all that type of game. You running around here talking all that, but at the end of the day, it don't go nowhere because the only thing that's really moving out here in the streets is us. So you've been canceled by every single plantation that you've ever been on. Not our problem. You've been ran off the block by your own Black national journalistic group. Damn, that ain't good. And now everybody's sitting back and they watching you fold quick as hell. So when they see the Snack Panther, they already know the type of energy that he's going to be on. In foundational Black Americans, we are the main ones out here putting in overtime, running these folks out the paint. We ain't done. This goes to show you further, family. Furthermore, as we proceed, this goes to show you how further along we are than everyone else. And when I say we further along than everybody else. It ain't even, at this point, family, nobody's near us. Nobody's near us at all. So they sit there and they tell us all these things about what we need to do and how we need to get there and blah, 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 blah. And we ain't going for that. No. But I'm going to show y'all this right here. You start talking about these people really being low, being out of the paint, not having no representation, people not rocking with them. I'm going to show y'all clear as day who we talking about. And I'm going to show you clear as day why they are where they are. Look at this right here, family. This is going to show you exactly why this man is out of a job, out of pocket, and out of luck. And it's all based on people not wanting to be around you. Check this out right here. Look at this. Remember, this is where it all started going downhill. Are Roland Martin and Donna Brazile getting off easy for their CNN TV1 town hall scandal? Yeah, let's talk about why this man has been completely ran out and why the dominant society. We talked about how nobody wants to be around this guy. We talked about how nobody wants to deal with this guy. I'm going to show y'all right now exactly why it is this way. Look at this right here, family. Last Sunday's morning talk show circuit saw some old wounds open during a Twitter haggle between TV1 host Roland Martin and CNN's Jake Tapper after Martin hit Tapper for stating President Donald Trump made a false claim. Watch this, y'all. Watch this. Y'all know Jake Tapper. Jake Tapper is the CNN anchor. Watch what he said. I'm really not in a place to be lectured by Roland Martin on journalism, and certainly not until he and TV1 give a full accounting for how their town hall questions ended up in Clinton campaign inboxes. Public has the right to know. Look at this. Jay Tapper was calling Roland out. These are his fellow dominant society journalists. He talks about all that journalists. This is why he was in the crowd, y'all. This is why he couldn't come out, y'all. This is why nobody was rocking with him, y'all. Roland Martin is seen as a disgrace by the Democratic plantation. The reason being is because what we pointed out right now, him and Donna Brazile were leaking all types of questions to Hillary Clinton. This was him literally trying to tap dance his way onto the plantation with Hillary Clinton. Problem being, though, y'all, it backfired. And when it backfired, I'm going to show y'all the actual tweet. When it backfired, all of his counterparts in news media started to separate from him. And he was seen as a disgrace. This is what it was. It started off real fun, real dandy. He thought he was in, and then out of nowhere, boom. Look at that. That's Jake Tapper. I'm really not in place to be lectured by Roland Martin on his journalism, and certainly not until he and TV1 give a full account of how their town hall questions ended up in the Clinton campaign inbox. He was leaking those emails. Look at that. Oh, he was clowning Roland too. Look at that. He put response. Nothing. Chirp, chirp, chirp. Look like you got a long history of getting dissed, Roland. Damn, it was Trump calling you some guy. Piers Morgan cut you off 15 times in a 10-minute interview. The CNN or the Donald Trump journalist completely disrespected you and took your lunch money. And it looked like years ago, Jake Tapper was calling you out too. This is why he completely fell off. And right after this, y'all, it was over for Roland Martin. Over. Look at this. Wrong. The questions went from Roland or someone on his team to Donna Brazile to the Clinton campaign. As soon as CNN found out, it fired Donna as a commentator. Why y'all think that you don't see Donna Brazile no more? The Democratic shills were willing to risk it all for their favorite Massa because, like I said, that is their Lord and Savior. That's Jack Taper right there. Yep. And he was calling out Roland. They threw Roland under the bus. They said, bye. They said, we don't need you around no more. They said, you can get gone, Roland. Completely threw him under the bus. And ever since then, y'all, what happened to Roland Martin? Ever since then, Roland Martin, right afterwards, he went to TV1. After TV1, what ended up happening to Roland Martin? He got fired from that as well. Then after that, he ended up on a YouTube channel. And now his YouTube channel doesn't get any views. His clout doesn't exist. No credentials, no cachet. And brothers and sisters be out here roasting them like we doing right damn now. So it shows you that he didn't just fall off. He hopped off, rolled off, twisted, turned all the way off. And you can't put it back together again. That is why this man fell completely out of favor. That part. And speaking of that, I said I had some receipts last week, and I'm going to show y'all this. That Rachel Scott chick, right? The Rachel Scott chick that we were seeing, that Rachel Scott chick, I'm going to show y'all her. That's the one that was when Donald Trump came. And let's say this, by the way. When Trump went to that little national thing, I believe that all of us, brothers and sisters, right now, if we sat down with Donald Trump, we going to come as businessmen and women. We not coming as Democratic shields. Because remember, we are where we are because Democratic shields keep black folks on the Democratic plantation. Once you're on one plantation, you've ruined the whole element of any form of negotiation. Remember, politics is based on negotiation. If you do not negotiate, you cannot participate in politics. We, from the Democratic shields, have no leverage on negotiation because the whole world knows that we're going to vote Democrat 99.9% of the time. If we, all of us, if we went, I'm going to tell you right now, Angelic, I see you in there, sister. If you sat down with Donald Trump, you're going to leave with some tangibles and some resources. Iron Will, I know for a fact you leaving with some tangibles and some damn resources. We all going to leave with some damn money if the certifieds is up in there. Patricia, I see you. We leaving with some damn tangibles and resources. Don't hit me with no boogeyman. Don't hit me with no emotion. Don't hit me with no Project 2025. Because remember, Democrats got a Project 2025. They got a Project 2065. It's called illegal immigration. All right. And it's going to walk you right out of your own neighborhood. Guarantee you that. All of my brothers and sisters in here right now, We gonna leave with some tangibles. Trump gonna sit down at that goddamn table. Trump gonna say, all right, what do you want? What are we talking? We gonna say, we're talking business. Let's go. We gonna look forward to it. We gonna look forward to it. It's gonna be a great thing. Democrats don't think like that. They basically say, we're not interested in negotiation, which completely cancels the whole Democratic Republican voting process. There's no voting process, family, if you are one-sided. How are you going to sit down with the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants and say, I'm not signing with the Dallas Cowboys? Well, then it's only natural that the New York Giants lowball you. You got to remember, if there's only two different parties that you're negotiating with, and you make it clear that you're not negotiating with one of them, there's only two. There's only two. And you make it clear that you're not dealing with one of them, well, then guess what's going to happen? The other one is naturally going to lowball you. You're going to get lowballed. Every other community, my sister Miriam, certified salute, I know you're going to leave with some tangibles. You're going to walk out with a straight up bag. Straight up. You're going to say, listen, I sat down with Trump, talked to his ass for about 2 hours, and I got this for black folks economically, education-wise. They're going to say, well, why'd you do that, Miriam? Well, why'd you have that conversation? You say, because I'm a businesswoman. And it ain't about emotion. It ain't about the Democratic Plantation. It ain't about Holland Martin. It's about getting resources for our community. That's the way we going to do it. This is the new energy that we're bringing to the political atmosphere, where we're coming straight down the goddamn middle. Straight down the middle. We ain't leaning to the left. We ain't leaning to the goddamn right. We staying focused on us. What I say, it ain't about red or blue. It's about black. B-L-A-C-K. That's the way we vote. So the fact is, when we go and we stand on our own political business and we leave with some tangibles and resources, we're good. These folks for 60 years been telling two parties, you're not voting for one of them. So therefore, the other one just gonna lowball you. The reason why other people come here and they get so much, because they got this side right here and they got this side right here, and they're both going back and forth. I'm gonna take this offer. Oh, you offering me 500,000? You better give me 600,000 or I'm going with him. Oh, okay, 600,000. All right, then you take your 600,000. You walk right over here to this side. He gave me 600,000. You better up yours to 700,000. Then that guy cut you a check 700,000. You say, okay, this look cool. I want 800,000. And if not, I'm gonna go over here to this guy. You walk your ass right back over here. Say this guy gave me 700,000 and going once, going twice, gone. You better give me my 800,000 or I'm going with your opponent. And then he said, well, shit, here you go, 800,000. Then you say, all right, 800,000, take it or leave it. Then that other person gonna say, well, God damn it, here's $1 million. That's how you negotiate. These and family, that is literally politics 101. That is elementary stuff. Every single other group gets that except for the Democratic Shields. So that's why we canceling them. Because remember, to them, it ain't about money. It ain't about negotiation. It ain't about lineage. It ain't about heritage. What it's really about is Democrat Massa and being slaves. That's what it is for them. Check this out, y'all. Speaking of that, we was talking about that Rachel, whatever her name is. Remember, she went out there and she wasn't talking nothing substantial to Donald Trump. She was talking about, well, you said this, this, and this. She went on the attack. Y'all know I seen her because I found out she's Ghanaian. She's not like us either. It's funny too. Barack Obama, Kamala Harris, Roland Martin, Joy Reid, this chick right here, White House press secretary. None of these folks are Black Americans. So there's a whole tether invasion going on inside the Democratic establishment. That's another one. Look at this right here, y'all. Look what I found out about little old Rachel Scott. Oh, yeah. I found out some stuff about her, family. When we say she's not like us, she's not like us. No way at all. Look like she might have been cake soap. She looking like Vibes Cartel over here, but that's another one. Yeah. Let's go there. Wait a minute. That can't be true. That can't be you. Is this what we seeing over here? It looks like to me that this individual, clear as day, is completely disattached. This is who they send to go speak to Donald Trump. No wonder she wasn't bringing up policies. I guarantee you if she was speaking about her community, or shall I say, if she was speaking about her fiance's community, I promise you, you'd hear a whole bunch of tangible talk then. Isn't it funny, family? When they start talking about their homeland, they understand politics real good. Real damn good when they start speaking about other communities. When it comes to us, they start trying to hit you with the con game. Though we can't do nothing for your con game. You already got a law con game. Look at this right here. Oh, it only was a matter of time. Only was a matter of time. Yep, indeed, family. You're dealing with an individual who ain't nowhere at all, no shape, form, or fashion foundational Black American. Ain't got no piece of it. It's very similar to Kamala Harris. Think about that, y'all. As a matter of fact, since we're there, Kamala Harris goes home to who we know she goes home to. Okay, easy work. And this woman right here, she goes home to, clearly, who we see that she goes home to. None of these people ever go home to any Black Americans. None of these people ever go home to any Black American kids. But yet, they're the main ones talking on Black American issues when it's serious business time. There is a complete apparatus to take what foundational Black Americans do and to put decoys in our spots and have these decoys speak on things that pertain to us. You never, ever would see this with another community. Oh, and speaking about that, since we extra on it, y'all, watch this right here. I'm going to show y'all this. Do they tell you this right here? Y'all got to see this. Y'all know all about Kamala Harris and Lowdown Willie Brown. We know about that. Okay, well, let me show y'all this. Y'all got to see this. Y'all going to love this one. Check this out. Do y'all know this about Kamala Harris and her husband? Check this one out. Woo! It all goes together. All goes together. These are the people who try to speak on our issues, y'all. Please look at your screen right now, y'all. Kamala Harris' husband dug him off amidst to cheating on his first wife in 2009 with the nanny and getting her pregnant. I took responsibility. Kamala knew this before marriage. Damn. Really though? It's like that, huh? Ain't that crazy out here in these streets, family? Ain't that crazy out here in these streets? So it looked like the same exact thing that we have been seeing with Kamala Harris and Willie Brown, that her husband was doing the exact same thing around. Now, how come the Democrats don't bring that up? They look, boy, I should send this to damn Donald Trump. I should send this to Donald Trump right now. Donald Trump have a field day with that one. I might do it. I might goddamn do it. I might, just to be that guy. Just to be that guy. So look right there. You see it. I see it. We see it. That right there is who they've been. Yep, birds of a feather. Absolutely. Absolutely. They out here having a jolly ass goddamn time. Doing all types of off-coded behavior. All types of off-coded energy up in there. That is just what they do. Oh, and speaking of what we do, just because I want to, for those who just seen it, that right there is Rollie Martin's bankruptcy. Very, very bankrupt individual. Very, 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 very much so. So y'all go ahead and take it, good look at that. And then boom, back to this. Remember, when Tariq Nasheed posted, do you all know that Rollie Martin's grandparents were immigrants from Haiti? So does this explain why Rollie seems to get offended when people discuss American descendants of slaves and what tangibles we should receive? Now we see why Rollie is such a supporter of immigration. He said the same thing he said to me. Hey, dumbass, my maternal grandparents were Americans. My maternal grandfather family migrated from Haiti. Don't you dare try to enlist them in anything you are doing. You are a despicable human. He called him despicable. Yeah. So right there, we see that Holland is of Haitian descent. And don't let these folks hit you with the maternal, right? Don't let them hit you with that, family. You know what that really means, right? That means tether. That's what that really means. So yeah, we see that right there clear as day. Clear as goddamn day. But once again, Look at this here. Somebody wrote and said, I would appreciate a constructive conversation between both you and him. This was somebody saying a constructive conversation between Marcel and Roland Martin. If you look at the bottom, Roland responded by saying he's a damn fool. This is what happens when somebody even says y'all should have a constructive conversation. There he goes again, talking reckless to black folks. Okay? And there goes black folks posting his bankruptcy. Goddamn shame. It's gotta hurt. See, oh, we got receipts on you now, bro. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what we got on you, bruzzo. That's what it is. All right, so I know you and Kodak Black, y'all can talk about Haiti or whatever y'all want to talk about, okay? But what we going to show is that every single time you say something about foundational Black Americans, we are going to show why exactly you're feeling so bad right now. We understand every single thing that you say. We know exactly where you're coming from. We did exactly what all them W's be doing when they be checking you. We peel back every single goddamn layer of why you are where you are. We understand that you are a Democratic shield. We understand the Democrats are your master. We understand that you have fell out, crashed out. We understand that you are an absolute joke, and we understand that you have been absolutely certified canceled. We get that. You also are certified broke. And this right here is him admitting that his show doesn't have much time because they don't have the money. Yep. Wouldn't say it if it wasn't true. Fair use, fair use, fair use. Watch this, y'all.
Shows on hiatus or cancel shows. But let me be perfectly clear. And I got no problem telling you this here. That's a possibility. I may have to cancel 3 or 4 of those shows to knock off about $80,000 to $90,000 in expenses. And so if the money is not there, it leads to cuts. It's as simple as that. So we don't want to have to do that, but that's a real possibility. So your support matters. And so please send your check and money order to P.O. Box 57196, Washington, D.C. 20037-0196. Cash App, $RM Unfiltered, PayPal, or Martin Unfiltered. I don't want to have to.
Whoa. Look like it ain't too good in the hood. Ain't too good in the hood. No, 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 no. Ain't. Never have been, never will. That's the type of time and type of energy it's on. But since we do a whole lot of regulating and a lot of G-checking, let's make this clear. When you talking to Black Alpha, when you talking to the whole certifieds, and we got about 1.4 in here, we going to represent to the fullest. Yeah, all day. He can go ahead and get to canceling. You absolutely right. Absolutely right. Yeah. What we have done, we done showed bankrupt. We showed disgraced. We showed fired 2 times, canceled 6 times. We showed him getting G-checked by a journalist, G-checked by a commentator, G-checked by the president. We seen him slip, fall, twist, turn. We done seen every single possible way somebody could crash the hell out. And when you start talking to Black Alpha, you talking to the #1 activist. Get it right, Holland. But since you don't understand these things and you need an extra little translation, I'm going to show y'all something. And I need the whole goddamn family, please turn up and get ready for this one. Before, because we're going to go ahead. Let me tell you something. I learned a long time ago, fam. When we win, we win. When we put that FBA flag in the ground and it wave in the sky, oh, it's going to wave. And when we get them certified salutes, we stand over everybody when we do so, because we can get real extra with our victories. And that's exactly what we're going to do. When we say, before there was ever a Megan Thee Stallion, there was a Rollie, the humpback. Yes, there was. When we say, Democrats been out here, and we say the Democrat establishment has been out here trying to push a black and brown coalition, they've been out here trying to push a black and brown coalition. When we say that we standing on certified business, we standing on certified business. And when Black Alpha say he gonna be #1 and he gonna roast, he gonna roast. And I'm gonna definitely bring them folding chairs. So if I can, right now, can I get a bunch of folding chair emojis in the chat because I was saving this one right here for last. And this is going to be the best one. Please load up the chat to let them know that we are standing on certified business. We bringing our certified folding chairs and we regulating any Democratic shield, 13 cents a day, chapter 13, bankruptcy, crashed out, lunch took, completely dismantled and humiliated. Shield off the block. That's exactly what the hell we are going to do. And we're going to do it right damn now. Family, I want y'all to see this man. And they had Holding out there, family. And he was twerking for Latinos. When I say he was twerking for Latinos, he was twerking for Latinos. And I uncovered the footage today, and we gonna regulate it all the damn way. Watch this right here, family. Fair use, fair use, fair use, and act it. Y'all say hello to Holding the Stallion.
I thought you want to start twerking. I thought you want to start twerking. Want to start twerking. Start twerking in a minute. I thought you want to start twerking. I thought you want to start twerking.
There go Holding. There you go. That right there is the one who told you who you need to vote for. That's the one who told you you don't need an anti-Black American hate crime law. That's the one who told you you don't need reparations. That's the one who told you you better stay a Democrat like him. You better love the Democrats like him. You better stay on the Democratic plantation eating the Democratic food, the crumbs, just like him. That's the one who told you that the Democratic butter biscuits are what's best for you. And that's the one that foundational Black Americans have ran out the goddamn paint. FBA wins all day and Holding twerks for Latinos. Checkmate.
Start twerking in a minute. I thought you want to start twerking. I thought you want to start twerking. Want to start twerking.
Damn shame, but expect it. The same way we always win, the same way they always lose. Certified salute to us. Everybody else, bow down. Holding. Yeah, we in here, family. Told him what it was going to be. We said what it was. We said what it was. But guess what? We already knew what it was. We knew the off code, the out of pocket, the ops. We knew all the smuts, and we know all the certifiers over here. Damn. And what was up with dude was like telling him to do it, wasn't he? I thought you was gonna start twerking. I thought he was like trying to convince him to do it. I thought you was gonna start twerking. Are you? You gonna do it for us? Please twerk now. I want you to. This is why they just had Megan Thee Stallion out there twerking last week in Atlanta, because she took Holding's spot. Oh, okay, I get it now. So the Democratic shills have canceled him, so he can't be on that plantation no more. Okay. The National Association for Black Journalists canceled him, so now he's sitting in the third row yelling at the damn stage because they canceled him. And the Democratic Party found them a new twerker. Before there was Megan Thee Stallion, it was Holding. Got it. So let's get it right. He can't be a journalist. He can't be a commentator. He can't be a strategist. He can't be an economist. Never could be FBA. And he can't even be a Democratic twerker. It's a damn shame. And like I said, it's hard out here for a shield when they cannot tap dance to pay their bills. And apparently, according to 13 Cents a Day, chapter 13 in bankruptcy, he can never pay his bills because we run it. Certified. All right, y'all. One love, man. Y'all know it's been good. Y'all know we run it, y'all. Y'all know that we control this whole goddamn country. They know that we control this whole goddamn country. They know they can't cross that FBA line. And they know them no vote folding chairs stay on deck whether they like it or not. We still in the building. We still in the place. Ball is gone ball and them haters gone hate. Family, what's it, 4 or 5 times in a row, 1,000? We done put 1K in here. It's becoming normal, man. But it's all us as a family. It's all us as a family. Certified. All of us. Every last one of you guys. Appreciate you. Much love and support, y'all. We're going to keep going. This is our country. We run the whole world. Everybody knows it. We don't take no shorts, no losses. We don't fall back for nobody. All my certified sisters, y'all the best. All my certified brothers, y'all the best. Put us together, we're the goddamn best. Every woman wants to be like a certified foundational Black American woman, but they can't. Every man wants to be like a certified foundational Black American brother, but they can't. And everybody wants to be a part of the certified foundational Black American family tree, but they can't. Why? Because one, their hands don't reach that goddamn high. They not thorough enough. They not exceptional enough. And they just don't have the DNA. Either you wake up a foundational Black American or you don't. We all woke up as a foundational Black American. And I always say, if you woke up FBA, you already won. Everything else just falls into place. I appreciate the love, you guys, so much. I love y'all with a passion. We're going to be back on Friday. We're going to have even a more exciting episode. I couldn't wait to tap in with y'all. Just remember, if they cross Black Alpha, they cross all of y'all. If they cross all of y'all, they cross me, because we move as a family. Ain't no tribalism. Ain't no beefing, ain't no culture on this side or that side. We are the only people who stick together. And if you mess with one of us, you mess with every single one of the whole family tree. So I'm telling y'all, every one of y'all in the chat, I see you guys. Trust me, and I see the things that you guys write me. I see the things that you guys tell me, and I appreciate it. And I'm telling you, if somebody ever comes from any of y'all, they better be ready, because we bringing that FBA smoke. I don't give a damn. You mess with one foundational Black American, the whole family tree on that ass. That's how we run, family. So I'm going to sit back. I'm going to enjoy every single aspect of us winning. You feel me? Hold-in is canceled forever. No coming back. You can't come back from that video. Nope. Or the bankruptcy. Nope. And all the Democrats. The whole plantation goes down. The Republican plantation goes down. And the only thing will be left standing are the people who built everything from the ground up. That is us. Certified foundational Black Americans, man. Black Alpha Network. Love you guys with a passion. Stay safe. Stay good. Stay vigilant. Y'all know what it is, man. Can't wait to see you guys back. Make sure you smash that like button on the way out. Subscribe if you haven't. And just know, when I say that I love you guys, I love you guys with every single fiber in my bones. And it's always going to be that way, family, because we just move differently than everybody else. And we are just different than everybody else. But we are always a cut above everybody else, man. That's the FBA family tree, you guys. So stay safe, stay good, stay vigilant. Catch you guys right back around. And always remember that Black is beautiful, and beautiful is always Black. Certified salute, Free Hugh.
Everybody knows that all the people don't have liberties. All the people don't have freedom. All the people don't have justice. All the people don't have power. So that means none of us do.